Good morning to all the Sunday sleeping, lazy day people. Hope you're all having a good Sunday. Hope you're enjoying your breakfast or your time, whether it's breakfast or your probably lunch for some people. I'm your host, T Rains, coming back with a chill stream today. Um, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like drained. I took a hot shower for a while, and it kind of drained me. I should have never. I stayed too long. you know, usually 15 minutes to stop, and I took one. I don't know for like maybe 30 minutes. Just feel relaxed, but feel sluggish. Yeah, I mean, it's not really good if you take a long hot shower. I don't know if people know that or not. You're supposed to take it almost, you know, almost like cold, but not cold, like maybe warm, and you're not supposed to be there for like more than 10 minutes or so. It dries your skin, and the water you're probably using anyway fucked up. It's got chemicals in it, so it's not really good for you to stay too long in the shower. My opinion, of course. I'm not giving any advice. I'm just saying. But good morning to everyone. Um, as you see the title, and I also put there's a new option here, and I didn't see it till now that I can make a poll. So I don't know. Oh, start and show. Hold on. Here's the poll I'm making. I'm gonna drop it. Oh, it is in there. It does drop it. So let me see if it shows it right. The poll says, just in case you didn't see it, because the title I put today was, uh, do you think the panelverse, the panelverse is masks are coming off one by one, and that's because of, you know, people that are working to um, clean up this piece of shit panelverse that now has become. So that being said, do you think that the panelverse is masks are coming off one by one by you know, uh, and not they're not coming off because people are taking them off. They're coming off because people like Access are exposing them, or myself, or others behind the scenes coming off. So, do you think they're coming off? And if they're coming off, here's the question that is in the what do you call it, on top of the you know under the screen. I guess they got a new option. I didn't see it before. Maybe I never pressed it. It says, "Has the panelverse gone to shit?" Option one, yes, because of Jack Talcott. Pretty much Jack Talcott is BS. As you know, Jack Talcott is the hub now. That's where everyone goes to Jack Talcott. They have nominated him. They probably all had a meeting and said, you know what? We're just gonna have to make Jack the one. I can't. Paul said I can't do this every day with these fucking slaves. And other folks that said I can't do this shit unless you pay me. And I don't blame him. I don't blame Paul's decision on this if this happened, in my opinion, or even Flo's. Like, who the fuck wants to panelverse with these people for free? And yeah, I mean, not for free. I mean, I'm just saying, like, all the BS they have to deal with every day. It's crazy. But yeah, so number one, would it be yes because Jack Talcott? Two, panelverse is making a comeback. If you feel like the panel is coming back from this deep shithole it's in. Or three, no, Access smothered all of you, meaning Access just exposed all of you pretty much, and that's the options you have. So if you see them, go ahead, put your vote in when you see that, and see if this. I'm just giving it a try. If you don't, you don't have to. Besides that, let me move on to a different subject. Uh, Here's one thing I noticed, and it's sad that we're at this stop, like they say. Like, it's sad that we came to this kind of degrading content, not interesting, demeaning, dishonest, disinformation. I can go on and on, but let me speak about the content lately that I've been seeing like on these new channels. And it's fucking crazy to me that people are actually um, like pushing this type of shit, and other like panelists and people in the chat are just allowing it to happen without no pushback. And what I mean is this: like yesterday, I'm like, I didn't go live. I enjoyed my day with my family, and I watched the MMA till like almost 1 o'clock, and I got tired, so I just about to go to sleep. I was thinking about going live. I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna relax." But here's what I saw. Who was live last night? The Book of RLM, which is a new channel, and who was live? What's it? Andrew Wilson was live, like from the people that we know, kind of. And who else? Um, and Tommy. So let me just take those three for now, right? Those are the only three people that were pretty much live from the people that we know. Now, there's more channels that probably some other people are subscribed to. I'm just talking about the immediate, community, non-community that we have. That's all we have. So I went first to Rebecca from, I'm sorry, the Book of RLM, which is, I guess her name is Rebecca. But I went there, even though she does have like, here's what I do when I analyze her, like her new channel and how she's doing from every side. If you want, but I watched her for a little bit, and after what she did with Access, she apologized uh, for implying or saying that he's a pedophile, right? Because she allowed, of course, Snafu and them. She didn't know who they are, I'm assuming. So I don't take that so hard on her, but um, she has this like this is what she's trying to do, and I see her doing the same thing as kind of Raging Tomato. So the women that are trying to be on the panelverse, that because there's not many women that actually stream, so I do give credit for some women that actually have the guts Testing, testing. Yes, there we go. And I believe this is only my opinion, and I'm not hating on her. I even supported her a couple of times, more than a couple of times. I even contributed to her a little bit already. But here's one thing I noticed about the Book of Ireland. She's definitely, I believe, again from Hollywood. She's definitely supporting. I believe. She said she's not a feminist, but she agrees with the feminist views, but she doesn't like how the feminists are taking this. And based on how she presents herself, meaning how she, like her breast, right? Maybe the breast enlargement, she wants to be seen as sexual, so that actually speaks on her character. She wants that attention. Also, like how she allows all these ghetto ass panel lists to be on her channel, and they're all pretty much talking like about assholes getting fucked in the ass, and I'm not saying she's allowing it. Like it just happens so many times from a couple of her black friends, and I'm not saying blacks. I'm just saying black because the black people she has on. I'm not a racist. I'll make sure that's clear. But the black people she has on there, to me, they look very ghetto. Now, one of them, I think Moon has some education or something like that, but he's also ghetto as fuck. Like talks about fucking guys in the ass and says he's not gay, but he's very liberal. He's very happy with his sexuality, which is fine. But this is why the PanelVerse is going to shit. And the reason why I'm starting with her first is you have to look at these new channels and what they're doing. She's doing the same thing as the Raging Tomato, but she's not in her level in terms of like having debates and all that. But she's starting right. She's new, and she already like made I don't know, her own way of grifting, and she is nothing wrong with it. She said she's here to make money. I respect that if that's what she wants to do, right? Now, when she has somebody kicked off the panel, right, or somebody contributes to her, she has very like many identical sexual, uh, like songs or little video clips like the Raging Tomato has. Like you remember the Raging Tomato? Every time she gets a donation song like that, or somebody yells, she puts a girl getting off the horse literally half naked. You can see her ass crack. She's even, well, the Rebecca, I mean, the Book of RLM, she's even worse than Rachel Timur. Like she has girls literally bending down all the way. You can almost see their vagina. Not joking. So, I mean, so she definitely, I believe, is pushing also like an LGBTQ. Just I could be wrong there, but she said she's not a feminist, but she supports them a little bit, and she thinks they went too far. So I never talked to her yet, but just how she's handling a lot of the sexual subject, allowing sex to be talked about very comfortably in terms of like guys getting fucked in the ass and guys sucking dick on her channel. Like it's just too much for me. Now some people may be comfortable with it. It doesn't bother me that much, but like this is why the panel is going to shit. Like these guys are not talking about anything educational, Like thank God Imperius went there because Imperius actually can give them an intellectual conversation. But the problem with that is sometimes her ghetto ass panelists. I mean, she got CM and other people are totally ghetto. They're all coming literally from CT and other channels. Testing. Yes. So they're all coming from like CT, you know, channel, and they're all pretty much ghetto. But you get Imperius to go up there to help her out, right? And Imperius is educated, gonna have very educational, intellectual conversations. So I see them trying, but these motherfuckers don't know how to like get on a panel. These people that she has, and like have an intellectual conversation. They're always like into like ghetto language, and they make it into right away gay, and then right away people are getting fucked in the ass, and it just totally fucked up. And I wish her well. I just don't. This is why the panel versus going to shit. Like you see the same thing on Jax, but Jax tries to control it, and he doesn't have it as much, right? Because he's Jesus. I mean, the lion Jesus, right? In my opinion, um, Jack literally made this channel the same way. Now he has, Ruby. Like Ruby yesterday was speaking to Austin, right? This is hilarious. And this is why I have to agree with Austin. You know, like Ruby gets on there and Jack are trying to him and okay, Ruby, Jack, and I think Vibe, another liberal faggot in my opinion. Uh, they get on there and they're trying to push this agenda or this message that if you just believe in the new woke Jesus or the new woke agenda, like Jack's bullshit faith, right? If you believe in that, you're gonna be high off it. Like you're gonna have this high better than drugs, right? Which is a big fucking lie. Like like Flow State even pushed back on that and asked, I think Jack 2 days ago on that, and then again they had Austin on last night, yesterday, and then Jack asked him because I guess Austin fell off the wagon again. I told people stop fucking with Austin with the alcohol and whatever if he's on any drugs. He's not ready yet. Like when he's ready, he'll know. Just leave him alone. He's gonna have ups and downs, but every time they get Austin, Jack wants to use him for content. So what he does, like, hey Austin, I'm gonna try to help you out because if you just follow me, you will feel Jesus' love. One of those fake ass Christians. Like, did you ever see those church people that I forgot what sector they're from, but I think the extreme ones where you go to church on Sunday and the priest starts yelling and touching people, and people are flying, and people that are sick are not sick anymore. And if there's somebody that's handicapped, as soon as he touches them, they start shaking, convulsing, and fucking, like flying back 20 feet, and all of a sudden they're saved by the Holy Spirit. This is this is what they're kind of pushing, but not in that form. Because Ruby yesterday was trying to convince Austin to help Jack's message. She's like, hey, man, Austin, just give it a chance. And then you had Dick on there. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked Dick was involved on this. Like Freedom Grover, you always been, for the most part, honest about these things. You call them out if they're fake or not. You let everybody know when they're fake. I'm shocked you went after Austin and said, hey, Austin, why don't you try to give this a chance? Like, if this is an energy you feel and you get this high, better than drugs because you're part of Jesus. And Austin shut it down right away. And I don't blame Austin. Here you go. I'm going to defend Austin today because Austin was correct. It's all a bunch of lies, bunch of bullshit shit they're trying to feed you. That's what they do at churches. That's what they do at all these Christian churches pretty much, but some of them are way worse than others. That if you just believe in Jesus and in my message and let me help you as a priest or as a missionary, as a fucking whatever, as Jack Talcott guru guy, you're gonna feel this energy and this love, and Jesus is gonna be with you. You're gonna feel better than drugs. Dude, get the fuck out of here, man. That's why people get hooked on drugs because it feels so good. Yeah, stop fucking lying to. And here's like one thing Austin touched on, and he didn't know how to finish it. I'm gonna finish it for him because Austin jumps around too much. He makes a good point sometimes, then he'll fucking jump to another one. But Austin said, "Hey, how is it that you guys are high off like being spiritual? But if you technically look at it, you're not supposed to be high. Like you're not supposed to have this euphoria like drugs. Yeah, that's drugs. Somebody made it and know how to tap into the brain and the human brain and then you feel great and all that. Then you have the worst feeling after it. But what I'm saying is If you're a man of God and you are balanced, I don't care what religion, but just stick with Christianity. You're not supposed to get this euphoria or like a feeling like drugs. You're supposed to be balanced. Your mind will be clear because it's probably off drugs, and you're relaxed. Your blood pressure is normal. You're probably eating right. You don't let people upset you, so you're able to enjoy the moment and you feel good. I'm not saying you don't feel good, and that's what Austin said. He said this is not a high. This is what you feel. You feel good about yourself, which is true. But no, they're trying to make it into, man, Jack and Ruby. Like, hey, come on. And Jack was actually trying his best to convince some other guy, and I got his name. I'll put him on the list that Austin was with. That hey, dude, just call me. How about Jack's like, hey, bro, how about you just contact me or call me privately and just let me help you. It's all BS, garbage, trash, Christian rhetoric that they're trying to feed some people to brainwash them. And when they do it in a group, some people may start believing in their brain that, oh my God, the Holy Spirit is inside of me and I feel great. And all they're doing is just tricking your brain to feel some type of way. And the problem is, if they can make you feel good, okay, it's still good for you, but it's on false pretenses. It's on false information. It's on false fake love. So that's why I say also that the PanelVerse is going to shit. That's why, for example, I like Landry's streams. He doesn't go into this bullshit. And I know he's not religious, but if he wanted to, like if Landry wanted to come on and say, hey, I'm a follower of Jesus, and and he'll go study a little bit of biblical stuff and come back, and he can do it. He can start and say, I've been saved by God, but he doesn't choose that, right? He's got a different way of doing his channel, and that's why I don't I can't explain to you how much I dislike and despise now people that use God as a tool just to promote their channel and use Jesus. Like people have used Jesus' name for everything, man. It's grifting, promote their channel, you name it. It's disgusting, and it's like disinformation, dishonest. It's disgenuine, all of it. So when you ask yourself, is this Panelverse going to shit? Of course it is, and I'm glad it is. This Panelverse is not going to survive, and I hope it all goes down to shit. And if it's going to start a new Panelverse, it'll be just new foundation, new structure, new people, or people will have to change. Because this is what's happening. Like I went yesterday to three different channels, right? And I went to Tommy's, for example. Tommy's stream last night was so fucking boring. Like Tommy sometimes has great streams. He's funny. He's aware of what's going on. Yesterday, to me, it sounded like maybe, in my opinion, I could be wrong, because I don't like to make claims, I'm not sure. From just how he was talking and how fast and how long he streamed, it seemed like for 6, 7 hours, from 11 to like 6 in the morning. He seemed like he's on some uppers. And if he is, I don't know. I could be wrong, but when he gets on that, Tommy doesn't notice that he doesn't stop talking nonstop for hours, and he has someone on the panel. Like, dude, nobody wants to hear you talk for that long, especially when you're speaking fast, and you have someone on the panel. Let him interject, let him talk a little bit, take a breather. And again, Tommy knows how to do this. It's not like he doesn't. Tommy knows how to make great streams, but last night's stream, horrible, boring, fucking. I couldn't. I tried like 3 times because I was bored after. I was trying to go to sleep after I watched the MMA. And yesterday's MMA was on fire. UFC yesterday is a card. If you watched it, like I mean, from the beginning, forget just the MMA. I watched all of it because I'm a big UFC fan. But oh, I see Bronzer in the chat. What do you say? 2026 real Panaverse burst scam fact. Hold on, scam manufactured Actorverse. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But here's the thing. Here, I want to also say one thing, Bronze Boy. Here's one thing I was thinking about today before I went live. One thing I want to clear to some people so they can, I'll wait on that because I want more people here. And I know it's early Sunday. Some people don't get up like 2 o'clock, which is fine. When I get more people in here, I want to say something about this acting and my view of it and how I'm treating certain people based whether they're acting or not. Whether I know they're all on this agency and they're all got a agenda or not. One thing I'm gonna tell you to all of you, right? I don't care who you are. I'm going to treat you with the respect that you present yourself. Meaning, even if I know you're part of this group that has an agenda I'm totally against, if you present yourself as a respectful person and you don't come after people's family and children and you don't push too much on agendas, I am not going to get near you. I'm not going to try to expose you, nothing like that. So I'm making sure that people know just because, for example, Landry, have you ever seen me go after Landry? Never. And I don't agree with this all this stuff, but I never, ever, ever went after Landry because he's been nothing but respectful. And I like how he does his streams, right? So yeah, see, I'm not here to make enemies. I'm here also to enjoy myself and have fun. That was the goal from the beginning, to be honest. But people fucked it up. Snafu fucked it up. Austin fucked it up. Cage fucked it up. And many others. All, Paul, Jack, all of these people. They fucked a lot of shit up, man. Oh, Bronze Boy, I forget. There's a 3 hour. You're correct, Bronze Boy. I totally forgot about the 3 hour that because I'm in Midwest. There's a people are like in Florida or other states. There's a 3 hour difference. So even right now, it's still 9 o'clock. 9:15 Eastern tonight. Oh, the machine light. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read the whole thing, but I thought you were referring to time difference. If the machine lights is unbanned, maybe a machine Bob. Series 2, Episode 1, the two sons slash taxes, red blood, pain blood. Okay, so what did they Bronze Boy? I know. The machine light came, I think, yesterday, and we had a good conversation because we're talking about like religion a little bit and other things and Jews and all that. Did his channel get strike because he's like talking about certain subjects? Are you wondering if his channel's gonna be on tonight? Because if he doesn't he have two channels or both channels are stricken? I mean, I'll wait until you answer, Bronzo. But what I'm saying is, I'll extend an olive branch to TML. If TML's channel is stricken, and say both channels, and he wants to talk about something today, and his channel is still down, you can use my panel. I'll give him the entire panel. Yeah, you can come on here, TML, and I'll just sit back, and you can say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care what you say. You can talk about Jews. I don't care. Both are down till at least 6 p.m. Okay, so tell TML, Tarek, because that's what people should do, right? Like, see, you don't see many people do that. You see a person, both of his channels are stricken, right? We know each other from the internet, but like as good gesture, as good human beings, you should extend like an olive branch, like DML. People should do that. Like DML, if you need to do your show today, let him know, Bronze Boy. If his channel is not up, both of them by 6 o'clock, and he wants to go live, he can go live on my channel. I'll open it for him whatever time he wants, and I will sit back. I will not do anything. I will just sit back, bring people up, and take people down as he wishes. I'll just like be like the producer, something for him to get his thing if he wants to do it. Let him know. I'll do it for him. Or I'll just give him key. Oh, has keys. I can't give two people keys. I'm gonna give him keys for one day. Yeah, I'll do that for him, Bronze. But let him know if he wants. If he wants. If not, you let me know. Yeah, that's sad that TML, both of his channels. This is what happens to people that speak about truth. Like this is This is how, like yesterday, that's why yesterday I went off on that Jew situation. I called them with their name, Jews, Yahud. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to call them small hats. Go fuck yourselves, right? Fuck you all. Go suck my dick, you bunch of fucking Yahud. Fuck, you're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna censor me. Nothing. Yeah, I was upset yesterday. You told me that I went off on these motherfuckers that act in bad faith like this and control like all the censoring and anything you talk about they don't like, they're gonna strike your channel and the stupid shit they do. Yeah, this is how it is. Practice, you have to flex your muscles on your rights. Like you have to speak up on these things. You can't say, hey, you know what? I'm glad you said something, Bronze Boy. I didn't know both of his channels. Like TML may have his pride and may not want to come to anyone and say, hey, both of my channels are down, but I like to go live. Yeah, and I guarantee you, not many, or not even, I don't know, maybe not even with one person will give him the same. No, I'm not saying not one, but very few people will probably give him the extension. Not, I'm not saying all, but I guarantee like Jack Talcott, Paul, Flow State, all these people that know TML will not extend them the same thing I just did for them. They won't do it because they all are selfish. They don't care about community. See, here's what the lie is. They tell you they all care about God, Jesus, and community, and we're all good human beings supposed to help each other. Do you see Jack Talcott, Paul, any of these people trying to extend the same thing I just extended to TML? They won't do it because they care about their channel. They're like, hey, bro, no, I can't have your content on my channel. It may affect my people. This is what they do. It's like it's got to benefit them. If it doesn't benefit them, they won't do it. And this is why sometimes I call these people, like they say, they're truthers or about truth or honesty. And the worst thing is people that are religious that say, oh, I'm all about God and Jesus. But when you see a man you know or somebody that needs a little help and you know he has pride, he ain't going to ask you, you don't extend a little help and say, hey, bro, you can come to my channel and do your whole entire show here if you're down for 2 weeks or a week. Yeah, a lot of people should do that. Because even to somebody they may not agree with at times, but you know this is what you call non-community. This is not a community. Yeah, people think this is a community. This is what a true community does. If anyone has a problem or an issue or facing something, need to speak out or have their show and their channel stricken or they're having some issues, you're supposed to help them out with nothing in return just because you want to do a good thing. But do we have any of these people from these channels that claim to all be about God and the truth doing any of these things? No. Sorry, it doesn't happen. Like I can see, for example, I think Landry has, told Jack he stayed over his house twice, and one time I guess he went. So that's a good gesture, you know. But not many people will do that. So yeah, relate the message TML. If he wants to do anything, I'll just be tell him I'll be the producer. I'll just put people up and down, and he can have the entire thing for himself. But he's got to do it like not too late because I have to be like in bed by like 11. Yeah, but back to this PanelVerse. So I went to Tommy's. Tommy's stream was so dead. I mean, dead. And I think he was so wired, whether it's coffee, meth, whatever it is, he was so wired. I check every half an hour, like I'm trying to fall asleep, and he's still on the same speed. And the other guy that's on the panel with him hasn't talked in like hours. So yeah, so I'm trying to just give you examples why this panelverse is going to shit. Right? You get people like TML that have a great channel that chose not to have too much or maybe very little drama and to keep it very content, important knowledge, philosophy. And as you see, his channel got struck because he talked probably about Jews or whatever. I mean, he did something they don't like, and now they struck both of his channels. Unbelievable. And then you get the people like that are fake. They're using God and Jesus and to spread their fucking fake ass message like Jack Talcott. Their channel never gets strikes. Now let me just say something, and I'm gonna say this, and please hear me clearly. Like I said before, listen carefully. Do you see TML's channel got stricken? Two channels got stricken now. He's got stricken way before too. I got strikes many times. Haven't lost a channel yet, but believe me, I fought many strikes. And I got strikes, and I always get YouTube videos taken out. Many of my videos are private, just to let you know. Some of them, because a lot of people that hate me, and they're just not just hate me. They don't want my streams or my information to be out there because I'm exposing them. They keep striking my videos, so I have them private, and some of them I can't even put them public if I wanted to. They'll strike me. They got to stay private. So don't think I'm not getting like strikes. I put them private because I already know if I don't put them private, this channel will go down. Even if I make a new one, doesn't matter. I just don't want to lose a channel for nothing. But what I'm trying to tell you is, TML 2 channels down. I got stricken many times. Paul only got striked, I believe, one time. Right? Now Flow State got strikes more than one time. Venus got strikes. Uh, Snow doesn't have any strikes to my knowledge. Now, try to pay attention here. Snow, I've never seen 3 years, never seen her channel have any strikes. Now, who is the only channel that never been stricken? 4 years, never been stricken. And you got Tommy, you got Steven saying all kind of words, nigger, faggot, and they're monetized, right? And then you got like Jack bringing up the child. That's been reported by many people. And Jack has been reported by so many times to YouTube. Never been stricken one time. Let that sink in, folks. Let that sink in. Now you get TML. He's doing great content, very knowledgeable streams that can benefit a lot of people. No drama. He's stricken on both channels. Do you see what's happening with this YouTube? And YouTube will pay for this. Like, this is all recorded. So YouTube, like, if they're no, they make it away for that now, but it's all recorded. So as soon as they get a good, it may take years. As soon as they get a good, solid class action lawsuit, believe me, they're going against Google and YouTube for all their bullshit that they're doing. Because if they're gonna strike and everything else, been submitted the forms, but you get somebody like Jack Talcott that's promoting exactly. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. Jack Talcott is promoting exactly what they want. Okay, exactly. He's promoting the new LGBTQ movement, the woke, all the queers, all the gays, all the, in my opinion, of course, all the people like Hank, all the people like Vibe, and like even like Jack. Jack is literally bisexual to me. He does not look straight to me. He looks like he's both. He can swing either way or both ways. Okay, so he's like Jack will be great friends with a priest that's gay. They're like, hey, buddy, I know you're fucking another man and you're a Jesus follower. I'm your best friend. This is Jack. Okay? Well, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Now, Hank, I do believe that. Here's one thing. Like, here's where you have to be honest. I think Hank lies at times. I think Hank is not stupid. He knows what he's doing. I think Hank Sometimes he's an idiot, right? Sometimes he's very smart. And I think sometimes he's playing the same games like others. He's supporting the agenda and all that, right? But I gotta be honest here. I can see Hank telling TML, go to my channel and do your show. I will give him that. I think Hank has that personality. Like he doesn't. Hank doesn't have hate in his heart. Okay, I know I say things about him sometimes, and I mean them. Like when I go talk about his gayness and all that. If the gay thing that he's presented himself to be is only an act, because I consider all factors like Hank and Flow State and Jack things I don't consider all especially Paul. If you don't think I don't consider every option, like when I look at you, that you could be an actor, you could be on the agency, you could be getting paid, you could. I consider all options. So if Hank was just acting, or not to say acting, because acting you have to be like an actor. Let's just say he's pretending to be someone else, so a different character, because he was getting paid to push or promote a certain agenda. He doesn't have hate in his heart. I never seen Hank hate on someone or come at someone like with hate. So I can see Hank actually, what do you call it? Telling TML, hey, you can use my channel. Here's another person I will vouch for. And that's the reason why I brought that Hank is people should do that. This is what a community is supposed to be. So Hank, I will vouch for you there. I think Hank doesn't have hate in his heart, and he will extend it. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about if he just puts on TML's content for the whole day. He'll do it. So props to you, Hank. But let me see. Rolls Cripple is here. Oh God, we haven't seen Rolls Cripple in a while. PanelVerse is a gatekeeping cyberbully scam, de-radicalization operation, fake community, covert alliances, malicious intent behind scenes, coordination to present disinformation, slander to harm. Wow. I mean, hold on. I have not seen Rolls 777 in a while, but Rolls 777 really summarized it so well. Like, this is a really good way of summarizing, in my opinion, the same thing. That's why I said this panel is, I can't wait until it all burns down. So let me repeat what Rolls said, and I truly agree with him. PanelVerse is a gatekeeping slash cyberbully slash scam and de-radicalization operation. Fake community, which is true. Covert alliances, 100%. Malicious intent behind it, guaranteed. As you've seen how many attacks on Access, myself, Lena's Child, even, what's her name? Don't Judge Me. Since she disagreed with Snafu, he went after her children. You see the attacks on Mad Mystic and many others. Malicious intent behind it would be that. Scenes, coordination, definitely coordination. To present disinformation, definitely disinformation. Disinformation would be like Jack Talcott's platform. Jack Talcott's platform is a great example of a platform that's there for disinformation. Because he's doing exactly what they want. He's bringing Jesus, like he said, it's all fake community. It's a fake community because I swear to you, like people have to hear this. If and Cripple will agree with this. I have analyzed Jack's channel for a long time. I have put down every fucking name of every chat person for months. And I put all their mods. I put their mods gradually how they got bigger and what names were added. And I did that for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, and then also compared it with last year. When Roll Seven said fake community, if you take Jack's panelists, that's why you see Truth or Cop. That's why you see Like, TK is kind of new, but people from other streams. That's why you see the Thorpes. That's why you see Ruby. That's why you see Vibe. That's why you see Paul and Slave on there. They're all on the same team for the same information, this information, same agenda. Now, are they going to admit they're spreading disinformation? Of course not. Who would want to, if their goal is to actually spread disinformation and also like truth a little bit, because they have to do it with little truth, they're not going to tell you. So, again, I couldn't agree more with everything Rose 777 just said. It's a fake community because if you just take Jack, the main channel for the hub now, the hub, Jack is the hub. I'm telling you, I have paid attention closely to every single mod, every single new one, all of them, all the new accounts they're creating. And it's not just me, there's people behind the scenes, don't worry. And all of these people, there's barely anyone in there that's like floating as a new subscriber. They're all on the same team. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Even the people in chat, most of them are there to pretend they have disagreements, or they may not agree with Jack's message, or oh, I disagree with Venus, or I disagree with Red 40. Mm-hmm. Or they all like kind of make this pretend they're fighting, like in chat, like, hey, no, Jack is good, no, Jack is evil. And then I have record of all the sock accounts of Jack's chat. See, cup like conversation in chat to keep it going, to make you think there's disagreements and they're fighting and there's people that are having this conversation back and forth. True comment. I'm not saying everyone. This is only my opinion. What I'm saying is just Jack, because now his channel became the hub. I have paid very close attention to it, and Access has, and many people that you guys don't know. So again, Jack's channel never been stricken, and believe me, it's been reported. I can't even tell you how many times it's been reported. It's been reported, but they're protecting him because he's promoting exactly what they want: disinformation and also information, both. So information that could be a little true, and also disinformation. And also, Rolls 777. I know I never saw you in person. I don't know who I'm speaking with, but you are on the money again. He said, including information collection. 100%, these people are collecting data. That is so, that's actually probably more true than, that's more important for them than this comment that he left there, like the panel versus, cyberbullying, all that. Yeah. Because they have to cyberbully, they have to gang stalk, they have to censor you. Like me right now, right? I'm literally kicked out of every chat. Just ask why. I have not done anything to anyone, never attacked anyone, never went to no one's home, never threatened anyone, nothing. I have contributed. Oh, Jack, Tom, all of them. And I'm trying to show you real optics here. Like, if we want to see optics, this is the real optics. What you're seeing is a person that contributed to all their channels repeatedly for a long time, and I'm still not allowed to be in chat. Just ask yourself why. which I can. I have a lot of information about it. And that's why I truly think, like, in my opinion, 90% of all the people in chat, all the panelists on Jack's show stream, they're all on the same team. All of them are. Maybe 10%, they're just like me, people that just watch and they have nothing to do with any agency or nothing like that. And 90% of everything you see is pretty much scripted, in my opinion. No, no, Hank. Hank. You can say, oh, Hank. I'm not even attacking you, Hank. You can have your opinion. We can agree to disagree here, Hank. You don't understand. I have done studies on these people, Hank. I promise you. I can't tell you what I'm doing, all right? Because there's a reason why I can't go in depth. I have done studies on all these channels, especially the main channel, Paul, Jack, Flow State, Raging Tomato, all of them. You have no clue how much information I have on all of them. And I'm not just talking about information they presented on their channel. No, no, a lot of information. It's not me and my how I behaved on Jack's chat. You're wrong. I have. Let me just disapprove Hank's chat and tell you that he's now being dishonest. In my opinion, I could be wrong. That he's just saying what he sees, but let me prove him real wrong. Hank, I have went on Jack and said, "Hey, Jack, months ago. This is I tried this months ago just to show everybody. I said, Jack, I come in a clean slate. I got on his panel and I said, and I never go on Jack's panel and just talk to him badly. I don't. That hasn't happened for years. If I disagree with him, I go on there to have fun, maybe say something. I never go on there and go after him like they do. Never. Like, you see what Austin did yesterday? Let me just show you how Hank is wrong. You see how Austin said so many things to Jack, and then said, "Hey, Jack, if you want me to leave, I'll just leave." You know what Jack said? He's like, "No, I was rude. I was rude, Austin. Stay." You know why he told him to stay? Because he's part of their team. He wants them. He wants someone to be the adversary. He wants someone to disagree because that's what they do. They're trying to show you that they're saving people, right? He needs someone like Austin. If I would have run up on his channel and said what Austin said to him, he would have kicked me a long time ago. So don't tell me, Hank, it's my behavior. I have been so respectful to Jack on his panel. Not once in the past year or so I've ever disrespected him, even like came at him hard. Not once. And not only that, Hank, I know you contribute small contribution to him. I have contributed for years for Jack. And at the end, Hank, as you see, I was trying to make a point to get my wrench back. How many times did I pay to get my wrench back and he took it like a day after or 2 days after? And Hank, you know what I do with my study, and I have all the documentation, all the screenshots, everything. I made sure I stayed so respectful in chat, even when I had my wrench, and he still took it away, Hank. Documentation to show mods getting wrenches that barely ever contribute, that talk in the chat. I can show you so many screenshots. How people are talking to each other in the chat and with disrespect, you name it. Like Melanie, I'll give you an example, Hank. Melanie. You know how disrespectful Melanie is? Even Jack sometimes. Way worse than I do. It's fucked. Hold on. I see. No, it's still fucked. 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 It's good now, right? I believe it's good now. Good now. I'm assuming yes. I see it bumping. It should be good now. Negative. Speak into the mic. Fuck. I'm speaking into the mic. All right. Good. Thank you. This is what they're doing. Again, every time I speak about something that's going to be important, that's going to expose these people, they're going. I believe they're going to fuck with my signal. I have tried so many different. I have like fucking 15 different headsets here. I'm tired of buying headsets. Here we go. Now we got Jimmy Shively in here. Like, when does Jimmy Shively ever come in here? He doesn't. I'm telling you, all these people, Jimmy Shively, Red 40, all these people are lurkers. They're all watching. They're all getting paid to give you disinformation, in my opinion, and support this agenda from Paul and Slave, Jack Dalcott, Flo, and all these channels, in my opinion. Because I just proved right now, real quick, Jimmy Shively, you can go suck my dick, Jimmy Shively. You always been, you're like Red 40. Jimmy Shively is just like Red 40. He's always been a hater of mine. He has kicked me off panels, not as much as Red 40, but he has kicked me many times off panel from OTW, so many times. But Red 40 is the king of kicking me off the panel because these people are gonna have even money to kick me off because I believe there's a management corporation behind them that will even support them in that way. So this way, their message, like even if they have to kick me off, and it's got to be legit, like it's got to be a real transaction on YouTube. They're gonna kick me off to make sure they censor me. Ask yourself, why has Red 40? Red 40 has paid, I swear to God, probably like $1,000 in the past 2 or 3 years just to kick me off, probably more.
just to kick me off OTW's channel. Just OTW. I'm not counting when he kicked me off Tommy's. I'm not counting when he kicked me off Paul's. No, Paul didn't do it. Sorry. Jack, Tommy, and some other channel. And Jimmy Shabby was in there too. Jimmy Shabby is another person that's gonna always promote Paul and Jack, but mainly Paul. You're pathetic, Tarek. You should just stay off there. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Jimmy Shabby. Such a positive. So here's one thing about Jimmy Shabby. Has anybody ever seen Jimmy Shabby? Here's what you have to know about these people that are always under saga accounts like Red 40 and Jimmy Shively. Now, Red 40, one time, even though he denies it, he was on panel at Paul's with Hank. It is how much like these people lie repeatedly and to your face. And this is what I'm saying. This is all disinformation. Hank was on panel with Red 40 on Paul's 3 years ago when they both called me on panel to have a debate with him. Hank was on there. And Red 40, I have confronted them so many times on this. He still said, show me the receipt. I'm like, dude, you're going to lie to me and I have a witness. Hank was on there. And Paul has the video, but Paul, of course, he's not going to show it to you. He won't. Yes, here we go. See, this is why, even though sometimes I disagree with Hank and I think he's a piece of shit and he's a liar and he's protecting them, at least sometimes he's honest. I was there. Thank you very much, Hank. Because it's almost like, remember when I had that, remember 5 Speed, the wizard cuck? 5 Speed, the hillbilly, in my opinion, the dumbass, the family unit. You remember when he kept on talking shit, and I'm like, one day, you know what? This motherfucker's another fake cocksucker that went behind Paul on Bex's channel, privately, on a private channel, IFSF stream, and told me that he's better than Paul, he's going to open his own channel. When I called him on it, because it was like 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago, he denied it. He's like, no, Tark is lying. He went after me every channel. This motherfucker, like, thank God, even though Bex is another person that sometimes I respect and at times I don't, because she has defended these people too. But Bex was honest. She said, yes, it was, but she didn't. Bex didn't have the what do you call it? The conversation that me and him had, because it was actually private on a private phone call. But 5 Speed denied even being on a private stream with me with Bex and Ezra like 2.5 years ago. But thank God, Bex, just like Hank right now, said the truth. And this is what I love about people that sometimes speak the truth. She came and said, no, yeah, this happened. It was private. But she couldn't verify the information because the information that he said to me was on a private phone call. But he denied both of them. He denied being on the private and talking to me. That means he lied about one and lied about the other. Now Hank is here. Thank God. He's also being honest right now. Thank God. Like, it's hard to find anyone to be honest. Like, this shit is on record, and some people telling you in your face, no, you're a liar. Like, dude, Red 40, this happened, and I have a witness. Hank was with you. So, Hank, thank you for being honest on this specific information. Like, how do people like Red 40 or Jimmy Shively, because they're both pretty much the same, it could be the same person. I never kicked you. Oh my God, Jimmy Shabby's another fucking liar. Dude, Jimmy Shively, how about this? Let's make the bet right now. Maybe you're drunk like Red 40. I will show you the screenshot of you kicking me off OTW. Do you want to bet on it right now? I will have to go in my phone and get it, but I know I screenshotted it. Here's another liar, just like Red 40. He said he never kicked me off OTW's channel. What a liar this motherfucker is. Hank, Bronze Boy, anybody. But if Access wants to come up right now, Access will always have 100% access, even if I'm not ready yet. And but here's one thing. Jimmy Shabby is lying to you guys. All right. And if he wants to bet me right now, yeah, 5 speed, you're correct, Hank. Let me go through the chat first, real quick. I am not a script dog. They are running a template. No, I'm not saying Bronze Boy. I never said you're a script. Never said. If I make a mistake and say all sometimes, I mean to expose these people. Bit non bit exists on a template. Yeah, here's the bit non bit. They made the bit non bit. Paul, here's the thing. Paul has started these bits non bits, and like they call them bits not bit. And lately, Paul's been saying skits, and there's many names for them. He started those things from a long time ago, knowing in the future they may need them just in case they get pushback. Because the best thing to do is if you do a lot of bit non bit, right? And if somebody ever uh, like gives you a pushback or exposes you, say, "Hey, bro, this was a bit, man. Take it easy." And now what they're doing the same thing with acting. Oh no, Jack Talka is an actor. They're using any excuse because now they're getting exposed and getting pushback. So yeah, this has all been scripted from long-term plans. I know that. It's a form of soft scripting. Yes, I agree. Perfect language, soft scripting. I remember Jimmy kicking Tarek. Oh, thank you very much, Hank. Hank, hold on. Here we go. Here's another witness. Maybe Jimmy Sabi is drunk because I've been told he drinks just like a Red 40, where he's like literally uh, like I drink wine, but I drink 1 or 2 cups. If I drink three, you're gonna see me slurring. But I don't have to drink much to be buzzed. And I've been buzzed a little bit when I go live, but I can always control myself no matter what. But when I say like these guys are drunk, they like out completely. Like like Melanie. Remember Melanie got she was drinking on Tommy's channel, and she was so drunk she actually clicked the fucking button to go up on panel, and Tommy put me one on one with her because she doesn't like me because of Red 40 and her, and because I go against their agenda. And she was so hammered she can barely get a word across. This is why I say like sometimes Red 40 drunk or maybe Jimmy Shibley in my opinion. I mean this drunk. So Jimmy Shibley, here we go. We already got a witness. Hank said that you have kicked me off OTW. So here's another liar, just like Red 40, that says never kicked me off the channel. Red 40 said I never been on panel ever. Like, dude, I have Red 40's pictures and everything. Like, you want me to just show it to you? I can show you everything about Red 40. I can show you his Facebook account, page, pictures, but I'm not Snafu. I'm not like that. I'm not going out there to put people's information like Snafu does because this motherfucker's been calling me gay tark and going after me and harassing me for 4 years. Unless it's super necessary, I'll do it. But I have not done it once yet. I have not put no one's picture. Like Snafu, see how he got mad at Orthodox guy? He went and got his picture and showed everybody he's a fat, ugly, racist fuck, right? And to be honest with you, Orthodox deserved it. right? But I wouldn't do it. Whether he deserved it or not, I'm not going to put your picture if you don't want a picture to be seen. Just like Venus, I almost went as far as to tell everybody her real first name and last name, right? Because she almost crossed the line too, but I still went back to my senses. No, I'm not going to do it because people should have their privacy if they should have their privacy. That should not be a line crossed. But if they cross the line, you should be able to defend yourself. And that's what I was doing. But even with Venus, I let it go. Even though she has crossed the line twice with me, I let it go. Jimmy Shadi said, yes, let's see. It's pretty sure I have never kicked you off. You're not worth. Dude, you must be drunk then and now to not think you ever kicked me off. How about this? When OTW goes live, I'm almost sure OTW will verify this. Like if I have to go through my phone, because this is the screenshot that I took when he kicked me, it wasn't important. I didn't put it like in a certain file, separated it. No, I have to go back and see it. And I can find it. It won't take me long, but I can't do it now on live. So Jimmy Shively, if you want to bet on this, since you're so confident, let's go. $100. $100, you fucking lying piece of shit scumbag, just like Red 40. You two should make out with each other. You guys should be lovers. If you're not, probably like this. Hey, here's the thing: Jimmy Shively could be also Red 40's account. I'm just saying, could be. Hank, pull the screenshot. Jimmy forgot. Hank, I can do it, but I have to go in my phone because it wasn't important. Like I didn't separate the files. I have files that are totally separated for people's names and important things. There's things that they're not that important. I left them like just there, right? But I can get it. Paul and Tommy get in trouble because he did not properly label their bids. Tommy stream. Go watch Tommy stream last night. He was so much on coffee or whatever, whatever he takes. I don't know what he takes, but it's an upper for sure. It was a horrible stream. Talked for like 6 hours nonstop, and nothing interesting. Just talking, 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 talking. And he had one guy on the panel. And here's the funny part: he had what's her name? Special K, another snitch, right? Hey, Special K was so drunk last night too. I can tell from her writing. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go up on the panel. I'm trying to go up." Special K, nobody wants to see your fucking white hillbilly trash ass lying piece of shit fucking snitch just like O'Shea is, right? Because she comes from the O'Shea era from 25 years ago when O'Shea and her brother was involved in a big uh gang murder women. Yeah, and people went to jail and people snitched. Yeah, she's with that group. Just in case you guys forgot who Special K is, her brother was involved with Mr. Brian O'Shea and the whole thing that went down when those two girls, I think they were like 17, 18, or they were not even old to be a woman yet, right? They got killed. Yeah, there was a lot of snitching. Go read the exoneration report, which I have, and I'm not going to put her up. Go on Google and put Brian O'Shea exonerated documents. And if you don't know how to do it, I can show you. You can get it. It's on public record. Go see all the names and the people that are involved in snitching from 20 years ago. Yeah, and they're still here. Special K has been the same way, and I believe she's also working behind the scenes, whether in chat, different names, to support these people and their agenda. And she does things behind the scenes. Yeah, I don't think so, Hank. I know I have kept people on to fuck with him, like Rant. Rant, actually, here's Jimmy how fucked up his memory is. Me and Rant never. We had only maybe about two or three, I would say, back and forth where me and him were shouting at each other and going at each other. Maybe I would say max like four. So when you say, "Oh, I was fucking with him when Rant," no, me and Rant always been okay. But when Rant starts lying so much and he gets up there, like one time Rant on TML's channel, went after Access. I'm like, does Access even know who this fucking guy is? Because I don't know if he knew. So he did know, but Rant went under a different voice and was going after him. Right. So that's when maybe I got, and I got one time with him on OTW, yeah, a couple times, but not many disarguments with Rant. So Jimmy Shabby is also wrong. He's making it sound like me and Rant always fought. Not true. Not true, Jimmy Shabby. You're an idiot. I don't think I've kicked out. Dude, you have kicked me. How about this? Jimmy Shabby, stop saying you don't think. Now you're backtracking. You're backpedaling. Let's bet $100. You know I paid all my bets. Ask Flow State, ask anyone. I pay all my bets. $100. And I'll take your word for it 'cause I know you have the money. $100 you have kicked me off OTW and censored me. Like Red 40. No, 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 no. You're lying. Hey, this guy's a liar. I'm telling you, he's a liar like Red 40, or he's really like intoxicated a lot that he can't remember. Uh, Here's the thing. You said Tarek. Hold on. I don't think at all, Tarek. It's been over 10 years, Goose. No, I only been on the internet with you guys for 4. You and Paul maybe been on there way longer and before and other. Not me. I've been on there. Maybe when We Are Awake TV. I witnessed like 8 months of Eon. We Are Awake. That's when I was on there. Literally 4 years. So you can't say 10 years. That's another lie. So if you, because you were confident earlier, Jimmy Shively, don't backpedal now. Bet $100 and I'll go look for it. No, no, it's not a hearsay. Bet $100 and be a man, bitch. You have spent so much money to kick people, give bought OTW, whatever you call it, his memberships. You have done donations, so I know you have money. You have gave Paul money when I used to give him money. Jimmy Shab, you forgot. I used to give Paul literally every day 20, 30, or $40 a day, almost every day at his channel in the beginning. And I used to see your Jimmy Scheibe is donation. We used to read them out loud. So you have the money. Bet $100, and I will. When I get off today, I'll go look for it. And then I know you're gonna lose. You're gonna pay me though. If you don't pay me, I will fucking tell everyone you're a coward. You're a fucking loser. You're a fucking what's the word for it? Hold on. Um, what's the word when somebody doesn't pay their bet? You're a Walsher. I will tell everybody you're a Walsher. You waltzed on the bet. Yeah, you seem to be very confident, like Red 40. Make the fucking bet, dude. Oh, now he's a Tarek. How is the screenshot of Jimmy? Dude, Jimmy said $20. Kick him off. Like he put in there, and at one time, I believe he did it through also PayPal, where OTW said, "Oh, Jimmy Shadi paid to kick Tarek off." And one time, he did it more than once. I'm almost sure he did it more than once to kick me. Positive. So I'll find it. But hey, Jimmy Shadi, don't worry about it. If you think you're correct, just be a man. Oh, so you don't have the screenshot, K? What do you mean, K? I have the screenshot. Just make the bet. Let me take a screenshot that you made the bet for $100. I am not going to go on my phone after I get done with this thing and look for it. And at the end, no bet. No, fuck that. I lost money and I paid. If I was wrong, I'll pay the $100. I'll send it to Paul. Paul can give it to you. You will owe Jack. Look at this fucking lie. See what I'm saying? Like this is how much these people lie. He's saying now because he's trying to discredit me and discredit my reputation, which he can't. This is one thing people like me or Access stand for is transparency and being honest and honor your name. Now he's saying here, oh, you still owe Jack Tull got 300K when you said you would give him to save his house, make a bet with you. You don't pay a bitch. But okay, $100 is, let's see the screenshot. Beautiful. Huh? At least we have it on record. Hold on, let me screenshot it. All right. Now, here's the lie that Jimmy Shively is making. And before I go with the bet, I'm going to make sure I clarify it. That means if I find it, it says kick Tarek off the panel. It doesn't have to say, um, or say I find a video, because sometimes you pay also PayPal or whatever, some other way of doing it behind. And I'm assuming it was PayPal. As long as I find it and you say kick Tarek off for 20 minutes, whatever it says, or as long as I find it and you said 20-minute kick him off, because sometimes I kick him off and ultimately just kick me off. Now, here's the 300 lie, 1,000 lie. No, I never said ever, ever. This is how much these people lie. Because Red 40 and Jimmy Shabby did win with this lie for a while. That I offered to pay Jack's entire house off. No, I told Jack that day that if he loses the house, I said, if you're about to lose the house, right? How much would it cost, for example, to keep you in the house before it goes like to the bank? Like, what's the payment? $1,000, $1,200? I don't know, whatever it is. I said that's something that I can even pay, so he doesn't lose his house if he's really losing his house. And I even asked the entire chat, and I said that the entire chat cares about Jack. They would have paid $20 a piece, $50 here and there, whatever you can afford, and he would have been able to stay in the house at that time. But I was also trying to prove a lie because Jack Talcott is not broke. This is all lies. Jack Talcott, all the stuff you see, oh, I don't have money, but now he has money all of a sudden. How do you go from getting kicked out of your house, right? And then he's been out of his house for how long now? How long? A year, two, almost a year and a half, two? Well, whatever long he's been there. How do you get out of the house when you're totally broke and you have maybe a little money and now you've been living relaxed, motel, midlife board logic is his new gay lover. That's the rumor out there, right? My opinion only, and it's not a fact. Like, how do you eat for a year and a half and pay rent and motel fees and travel to see Cynthia and other stuff and whatever God knows he does? And also, remember, also Jack has been given like Jim Bob donation, Andrew Wilson donation. Who knows what the hell he's doing behind the scenes? How do you do that when you were just broke, didn't have no money, and you were asking your audience for help just to sleep somewhere? It's all a fucking lie. This is what Cripple 7 was talking about, disinformation. All a lie. Oh shit, Access, I did not see you. I'm sorry. Access, here's one thing I learned. And again, the reason why I didn't hear the ring is, let me tell you why. I have a big family, and Saturday and Sunday, I take off any notification, YouTube, everything off because they keep doing the family chat and other stuff. So I take everything off because I don't want nobody to disturb me at night. Even phone calls, sometimes I don't get them. So that's why I didn't hear it. And I'm not looking at the chat much. So, yes, hold on. Holy cow, I forgot about access. I hope you're not waiting for a long time. You've been there for a long time?
A little bit. It's not important. My message is sharp and quick. These characters and the established base that they have now, if you go to Rumble, Ian still has all the We Are Awake videos up. Secondly, is their denial and the way that they present that you are not telling the truth is a diversionary tactic that you feed into. Okay, it's a disinformation tactic, and whenever they say that you're a liar, they divert you from the source objective of what you're trying to actually do here.
Yes,
And then
I agree.
They put you on a tangent. It's a controlling issue. It's an old Machiavellian issue. Um, these people, and you'll start to see, especially with the development of what I've got going on. I don't know if you caught the live last night, but my posts are very important too. I show the association of all these people continually, so they have worked together, and the majority of the platform operators have criminal records, and the dissidents in the chats are also generally uh, connected to crime. So I don't know if this is a part of a full on you work for us, we drop your charges or give you easy or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to disclose the whole you know concept that I have of what potentially could be, but there are, yeah, entertainment factors behind this. There is legal entities behind this, and they are taught diversionary tactics such as what they just used on you.
And thank you, Access, for mentioning all that. And the Access, like I'm aware of that, but sometimes you're correct. Like I'll be talking about something, and as you see, I was narrowing down some important points about Jack, for example, me having uh, like screenshots, videos of things I've done on his channel to prove that it's not about me like misbehaving, and that's why he does this, or that's why all these channels, for example, have me blocked in chat. So yeah, I know sometimes I go on the rant, but one thing is I wanted to also to expose is let them talk in the chat. I know they're trying to do a diversion. Is I also want it on record, just fine. It is what it is. They're gonna do it. I know. I know the something, but sometimes I do forget. But I'm glad you said that. That also, like this, most of the people do have criminal record. And what is it they want? Like you're right. Is it like, hey, either you join us or become part of this team or support the message and we won't come after you, we won't try to call agencies and say there's an explosion in someone's house and they raid your house, raided my house, and all the shit they do. Is that what the goal is? In your opinion, I know it's not a fact, but from all the shit that or gathered.
They're they're here to control the narrative, and anyone who is critically thinking and isn't a part of their agenda, which their agenda runs deep, because you got to consider that YouTube and Google, and when I touched on that with TML last night, even TML was kind of swayed by it. Um, they're profiting. They're profiting from the monetization, the money exchange, and this goes beyond, you know, uh, just general law enforcement. This goes into big tech.
Yep. And Venus, I don't know why Venus, like Venus, I try my best, right? And I've been trying my best not to argue with you, right? And I know sometimes you're doing exactly what Access just said. Let's create more question diversion. Oh, Tarek, because I mentioned earlier, like, hey, even Venus crossed the line. I could have dropped her real name. I didn't go there because I just let it go. I don't think anyone should go sometimes privately unless it's necessary. And Venus wants to go in chat and say, no, stop lying that you did not put my real name out there because you know that if you do that, you'll have major, major legal problems. Really?
See, that's this whole bunch of shit. That you want to talk
Yeah.
about legal problems? They got legal problems. I made it very trans fucking parent that I'm reporting people to my fucking legal team, okay? And that's just the transparent part. That's just what I'm letting you fuckers know up front. What I'm doing that isn't transparent, well, it is what it is, right? You want to be associated, you want to be a part of this fucking playing in the devil's backyard, where you're meeting the devil now. Flo just met the devil. Cage just met the devil. Jack is being introduced to the devil. Snafu just met the devil. Shall I go on?
No, it's they have access. They have tax. Look at Venus's comment. Like I say something, you say something. Look at her comment. How weak is a person who could be distracted on a live stream meant for entertainment? Like they
What
always got a way. Go ahead. That's how they are. They're trained to do this.
what is a disinformation and a disruptor doing in chat who claims any type of credibility whatsoever? Why don't you go crawl back underneath of your fucking stage with your washed up ass before you get reported for being a harassment and disinformation?
Yeah, like I don't know what's up with Venus. Every time I try to get away and be respectful, not engage with you, if I see anything, I just all I said access is I was respectful and kind enough not to go get her legal
See,
name and put it because
she uses reverse. She uses a reverse tactic.
like reverse
Okay,
psychology.
she claims victimhood, but through this victimhood, she's actually causing conflict and disruption. We've documented it. I've ran it through the algorithm, and my next stream will be my wife. Okay, because if they think that I'm doing this alone, and they think that I don't have, a considerable amount of resource, believe me, you're up against AI. You're not up against just me. You're up against my legal team, an unrepresented entity, my wife, and me. So your reverse tactics are well noted, Venus. Keep playing the game because you're dragging yourself in even deeper. I have no respect for none of you.
Yeah, I don't either. I just try and be kind and like not engage so much into like you said. I know what they're doing. I know sometimes I get dragged into let's just create any diversion, say stupid shit, say oh this is a lie, and then if I'm speaking about something that's important, I just maybe forget and go to something else. I get that, and sometimes I do fall for that, even though I know they're doing it.
Maybe my next video of legal transparency will is handing over all the chat disruptors and the dissidents that are associated, because Austin Murphy and Red 40 have backed the fuck off me like I'm the plague after I went to the lawyers. Flow State has shut his fucking mouth, and he's barely got enough survival fucking people showing up on his channel. And last night, their donation to this mysterious want to get out of the ghetto guy, that's tax deductible, right? And then they're trying to be nice to me in chat. No, no, you done slapped the rattlesnake. The venom's already been injected. Now we're just waiting for the coagulation.
And Venus, you really want to like you really want to do this? You want to pick a fight with Access and me? Like you really want to do this now? You're saying this shit in the chat. Oh, you're nothing, Access. Report me. Go ahead. Look who's washed up. I'm not the one sitting in the wheelchair. Really, we're gonna go there, Venus? Like Venus, let me tell you
No,
something.
no,
Now
no,
let
no, no,
Access
no, no,
speak.
no, no. Let her say her thing. Let her say her thing. That's
Yeah, I am.
fine. I had a great career. My body is proof of that. Okay? My body is proof that I had a great career. The legacy I left behind is proof that I had a great career. And daughter, my daughter, who carries on my musical legacy, is having a great career. So I have no regrets, Venus. Your reverse bullshit don't work with me. And yes, you are a disinformation, reverse psychology victim to detour people and continue to keep the drama going. So play your game, Venus. Play your fucking game. I'm not interested. Fuck the chat.
Yeah,
And
fuck the chat.
TML, good to see you, brother. Thanks for showing up last night. And I hope all is well with you on your roll tonight, man.
Well, they struck his channel. Both. Here's what I was saying earlier. I was saying that Jack Dalcott has never been stricken, never, and he's been reported many times. I told people that, but they'll strike my channel. They'll strike for sure. They'll strike
No, they're
Access.
fucking with TML.
Yeah,
They're during he said during his musical shows, you know, they've been censoring him and really causing him disruption. You know, he's not a channel farmer either, and he's been losing subscribers. You know, and for those of us that don't channel farm, what's up? You know, we start hitting nerves, and people start disappearing, scattering, grouping. Um, you know, they start going after unmonetized channels, smaller information channels. You know, and that's why I say I that there is a big tech resource behind this, and whether it's the medium of an entertainment or a numbers manipulating, you know, company, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it a company, but it is through, you know, humans, or whether it's through the AI that they're trying to advertise now to grow your channel, become a part of the partner program, this, that, and another. Big tech gets a piece of this fucking cake. So it would be in their interest, especially whenever you start exposing these people for what they do to protect the channels that are monetized and are making revenue for Google and YouTube. Right, TML. We lose you, Tarek.
yeah. Could you hear me? You can hear me still.
I can now.
All right, beautiful. So, Hank, I see what you're doing too. Because this is why I tell you sometimes you always join them. Because now, if you're gonna mention, this is why I can't stand some of these people. Sometimes, stop. Don't mention no one's daughter. Now he's mentioning taking hits
So,
at you. He's gonna get
that's fine.
aggravated.
That's fine. Let him.
Yeah.
Let him.
Okay. Yeah. And Venus, I'm gonna let him. I'm not gonna block none of them. And Venus, do you sometimes do you do you have nothing exciting in your life that you have to get stimulated or something? Is this your only stimulation? Because you're saying, oh, that Access is calling the cops. He's a cunt. Let me see what the. Oh, yeah, here we go. Me and Access are a bunch of cop calling cunts.
Yes,
Venus,
I am. Leave it
well,
at that.
Oh yeah, I'll leave it at that. But here's one thing, Access. Venus, you remember when you texted me privately that you're gonna actually report me one time to the sheriff department, and also when you texted me that you're gonna report Mad Mystic privately, you also call these people, but you don't call them for that reason. You call them because you don't want to be exposed. I'll leave it at that.
Right.
Unbelievable.
And, you know, I've showed the I've showed the authorities, the association. I've got an entire list of these motherfuckers that are disruptors. You know, back when I was working with the frequency technology, they got to remember that I was diving into technology that they actually use, and it's posted on my channel. You know, when I was using frequency technology, you don't think I wasn't contacted over using frequency technology on open panels? You're fucking wrong. And now I have to hide the Aslan model, you know, as much as possible. The last stream I done was very delicate with her. You know, I didn't push the limits because I've had videos pulled down of me and her interacting.
Yeah, I noticed one thing, Access, is every time I do a stream, certain streams I don't get no disruptors, but certain streams that hit certain spots or hit certain information, I see them all coming from different angles, whether it's Venus, Hank, whether it's Jimmy Shively, and other
Well,
people.
Shively's been around since we are awake.
Yeah,
Okay. And he was one of Ian's pets for a while. And you can go to Rumble and you can find the association of these people off of Ian's old streams on Rumble, Brown's boy.
yeah. And I want to put this on record too, Venus. Remember, I made peace with all of you, right? All the 5 women that were. eh, You're the one that's calling me names, calling me bitch right now and cunts. I have not called you a single name, even though I
Yeah, I'm
disagree with you.
screenshotting it. That's all right. Let her,
I'm just
let
letting
her,
them
let her,
know.
let him
Yeah,
go. Let him
well, let
go.
him go. Let him go, excess. But I just want to make sure this way Hank can't say one day, well, Tarek, you misbehave at Jax. Maybe that's why he takes your runs, and that's why he, since I'm his mainly a big support contributor for a reason, right? My own reason why I contribute to him. He still has me blocked in chat. This way they can never say that, come back and say, oh, it's my behavior. No, it's not. As you see, Venus has already called me bitch, cunts, and all kind of names. I have not called her a
Well,
single name.
if they haven't noticed, and obviously there's a reason I keep my channel as low key as I do. Um, there's probably what 20 exposure videos now.
Yeah, you've been on the road.
You know, and I've been posting
Yesterday,
daily. You
I'm
know,
glad you are.
to show the
Yeah,
association, the connections, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know, and that way it gives people a solid base to be able to start their own research into these people.
yeah, it does. It does get sometimes like you said, like not like well, maybe a little tiring because it's like these people keep thinking that you, for example, don't know what they're doing. That you can't see the diversion. You can't see when they're getting exposed what they're doing, like as a group or as gang stalking or as coming at you from like all the shit they do on all the channel. Like it's like really like Venus or anybody else. Like you don't think Access or myself see this shit?
Well, my wife has a better memory than I do. Okay. And not only does she have a better memory, but she has better associative skills because I can feed her and inject this information in, and she can analyze it into a coherent algorithm to show the association. And the absolute fucking statistical variable is not a happenstance variable. This is a constructed dynamics.
What you said at the end? What kind of dynamics? I'm sorry. What was it? I missed it a little bit. At the
Constructed
end, you said,
dynamics.
"Oh, constructive." I got you. I thought you said destructive. I'm like, maybe I heard it wrong.
No, constructive.
I got you. Yep.
Constructive dynamics.
Yep. Oh, now I'm harassing you. Screenshot freedom of speech, baby. Freedom of speech. You are the one harassing me. Man, I swear to God, I
No,
could not. Yeah, this is so
Terry,
stupid, Venus. Go
the
ahead,
fact
ask it.
that the fact that they're here on this channel by their own volition means that they have chose to interact. So therefore their engagement here devoids any type of stalking or intimidation, or it completely destroys any foundation that they have. The fact that their name is in chat being recorded as an interactive participant, that's right.
But like Venus, you're not stupid, right? Like you're saying in chat now, why should I be kind? You're not. I'm not allowed to state my opinion. Who the hell are you? Oh, did I say you're not allowed to state your opinion?
So, whoa,
You're
whoa, whoa,
saying
whoa.
it.
She's doing it. She's doing it, Terry.
Oh, again?
She's playing victim. Yes.
I know. I know. But
And
it's
you're
just
feeding
crazy.
into it.
All right, fuck it.
Don't.
All right,
Don't
fuck it.
feed into her reverse psychology.
I won't.
She's
This is one thing I have
disrupting
to
through
learn.
playing the victim.
Yep. Her and Leslie do that. I noticed Leslie does the same shit. Yeah.
you got to
So one, yeah,
understand the psychological tactics that they're using
on
in
me.
their approach to this organized system, and it is an organized system
Oh, it
of
is. I agree.
disruption, and they use various types of psychology to be able to go at you. And I know you're a highly emotional person,
Yeah,
so therefore you react, and they get you.
true.
I'm a fucking robot. I don't give a goddamn. I'm made of diodes and wires. So is my wife. I have no feelings whatsoever for any of these people.
That's probably for the best, to be honest. I think I sometimes care too much and try to think one day these people will change. You know?
No, they're not. They're not going to. I've got so much information in the algorithms on personalized individuals and their just their personalities, their personifications, and the role that they play in the greater scheme of how this all falls into a disruptive disinformation and psychological attacks on anybody who goes against what I now can associate directly to big tech. And people talk about their disdain for big tech, and why do you think all these big data centers are going in? They're AI resource centers.
Mm-hmm.
I live less than 5 miles from the Fort Wayne, uh, New Haven data center that Google just put in up here, and there's military there. What the hell is the military doing at a Google data
I
center?
know. I know. What is the military doing? That's what I'm saying. These secret, uh, what do you call them? Like operations that they're doing with the military being involved and Google and all. That just shows you that we're already like in a fascist state. Like we're already there. These corporations,
Yeah,
the government, they're all working together. Am I right?
yeah. Well, they raised everybody's water bill. Um, they put $40 a $40 mandatory for energy consumption by the data center here in Allen County. So regardless of what your electric bill is, you're paying $40 to power that data center, and then they hit you on your water bill because it takes uh hydro cooling systems to cool down the server farms. So we're already getting hit financially by the state. And then the fact that there's military involved in the development of these data centers, which I can I can go 5 miles down the road and there it is. And they've purchased over 1 million acres here in Fort Wayne. This is all retrievable information, public.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about raising prices. I was over at my mom's yesterday, and my sister was there, and I had to get something from her house. So I opened the fridge. I was trying to eat something, and I seen this little cup, 16-ounce cup. And my sister is a practitioner nurse at Henry Ford. So 16 ounce of lentil soup. It's a small cup. It was $7.99. I was like, this has got to be wrong. This has got to be like a combo. So I asked her, did you pay $7 for this little tiny lentil soup? It's like, yeah, I wasn't. I'm there and I have to eat. It's healthy. Access. It takes if I get the lentils myself and cook them, I can make a whole pot, which will give me at least like 20 of these cups, and it'll cost me like $7. This is how much that like they raise prices in certain areas because they know people have to eat at a house or whatever. They have to pay it.
and
Crazy.
and right, but what I'm stating is state records, okay, and they have to prove through state minutes where that money's going through, where that money's going to, especially when they're hitting you with commodity taxes such as electricity and your water, which are your two main power demands for any city, town, rural area. Those are necessities. They can't just take that fucking money. It got, and then being able to go buy these centers as they're being developed is fucking phenomenal, man. The security they have set up, the infrastructure itself is just fucking massive.
It is. It
And,
is.
and the fact that there's military right there on site blew my fucking mind. I was like, wow. So then I started associating the ties and connections into that, and it it's phenomenal, Tarek. And they use any approach. I mean, they consider you to be insignificant. They call you, you're useless, you're this, you're that. Well, if you were so insignificant and useless, why are they burning your cat up right now like they're trying to set it on fire? Do you see it? And who is it? That's that
Yeah.
is malicious spamming.
And access, we can always, like, just in case people don't know, like how access is talking about these military and, like, say the water, they put the water up and whatever, the big corporations are doing it. You can also FOIA request where that money is going, right? Because it's public
Yes,
records.
yes, yeah. You can actually, you can go down to the clerk's office, and
Yep.
or you can get a hold of city council or town council and request information on where the documentation and the minutes that were taken, the votes that were taken, the appropriation for these funds, why this bill was enacted, um, and then it will start showing you, all the way down to these malicious disruptors. And you know this is a malicious attack on your channel, spamming you.
Yeah,
So
it is. I see it. I see it. That's why I'm
so I'm
putting it
gonna
in
go
there.
ahead and hit her for spamming,
Yeah,
if
go
you
ahead.
don't
It's fine.
mind.
Oh no, come on, access. Of course not. I'm
Yep.
showing it on the screen just to show the repeated screenshots of today's Venus coming in such a way, right?
Yeah. Well, just
So,
keep this, because I'm gonna hit each and every one of them and
oh, I
report
am
them
now,
for
and
spamming.
I'll send you the link after I shut this down, and I'll send you a link, make it unlisted.
Yeah. So
And
let them keep doing what they're doing. Let
oh yeah,
them do what they do. Just ignore them, but
I am
record and report, because
testing it. You can hear me. Yeah,
yeah, I can hear you.
yeah. It's just, yeah. It's like here's one thing I always ask myself: like, haven't they seen enough your transparency, right? Your knowledge, your history. You have put it on record many times what you're doing here. I have also showed that I am not going away. Like, no matter how much you guys try, I don't believe Access or me, and Access can speak for himself, but I'm saying from knowing Access that he's gonna ever, like, bend the knee for you guys or say, I'm tired, I can't fight these people. No, it's not gonna happen. Like, it will never happen with me either. So what's your point to keep repeatedly doing this kind of bullying, uh, disrupting, and anywhere I go on any channels, like even Tommy, like here's one thing with Tommy, like Tommy the other day, right? I went on his channel and I said, I'm not gonna say anything to him. I'm just gonna say something in chat to see if he's gonna have me blocked or not. 'Cause sometimes he'll block me like that. And I wasn't blocked. I guess he took me off. But all I said is that Flow State and somebody else that looked like they're gay, right? And right
Right.
away, he took the time. I'm sorry, I wasn't on his channel. Sorry, he has me blocked on his channel. The coward. Still, I was on Don't Judge Me channel, and I said in chat that that comment, and right away, he's like, right away, access. He picked my name and told Don't Judge Me. Oh, that piece of shit has no right to talk about Flow State, and now he's defending Flow State. And then Flow State right away said, "Oh yeah, I can't stand Tarek." And then right away, Snow said something about me. Well, even though I've been
Your vocals just went out, dude.
anywhere I go, access, they're gonna come at
There
me
you
that
go.
way. And Tommy like does it. Yeah, Tommy. I'm sorry, I cut off. Tommy does it like randomly, but every time I've been on any channel, not once he made a good comment about me. It's always negative, always.
Right. You know, that's it. Like I said, Tarek, if you weren't over target, you would not be acknowledged. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I know. I understand that. I clearly do. So it's
Okay, they're
fine.
not going to
It's
shoot.
annoying at times.
They're not going to shoot at a plane that doesn't pose a threat. So
Oh yeah,
the more disruption and dissidence you get on your panels and in your chat, generally the closer you are over target because they start firing.
hmm now are they upset? Maybe they're upset because I am going to put every new panelist because now Jack Talcott is the hub channel. Everybody goes there, right? They've decided he's the one that's going to be like the merger, right? In terms of like all their channels, pretty much they don't care about anything else. Well, Jack also been on another channel called Schizo something. I forgot. I got it in the back end. I'm also going to put that channel on my community page, and that person will be looked into. Anyone new, and also Jack had somebody new yesterday with Austin. I'll put his name on my community page later. Maybe they're not happy that uh, uh, like I'm dissecting, and you're also analyzing things about Jack's channel, and he's getting exposed.
Right. Jack, and if you notice, he was channel jumping, uh, especially the night that or the show that Powder Dusty came up and was discussing with Jack the tax situation, which is an impending imminent situation that will be hitting them. Um, Jack was going from panel to panel to panel, and it was the same fucking characters that night. That's why I recorded and documented and put it up in my post. You know, and they were all in this kind of what do we do type composure. So I made sure that that was heavily documented. And then Jack fucked up and said that, you know, I've got it. I aired it last night, and I've got it on my channel. You know how you can play with taxes or something to that effect. Creative. He said you can get creative as long as you can show association, and that's when they all started regrouping
Yeah.
because creative taxes are a uh, that's not a tax protocol. H&R Block doesn't use creative tax representation.
What is
You know.
what is creative taxes mean? Like in
Well,
terms of
Jack
tax?
said if you can show any type of association as an expense, any type of association that can be a write
A-
off on your taxes.
Any?
That's what he said. And that's his words
Wow.
exactly.
So if he's let's just say he's collaborating with what's his name OTW that day they made that little video. He's gonna put that as a tax write off.
Very possibly.
They can't get away with this shit. They're not going to. I'm telling you. I know
Well,
they're all nervous.
that's why, you know, Google had to step in and they gave AI creative rights to the AI companies now. And they want to clean all the AI crap and bullshit up off of YouTube, is because YouTube was getting saturated with AI. And if you were any good with AI imaging or you were any good with AI videos, you could build a channel around it, which cut Google out of a lot of money, you know, because of copyright holdings.
Yeah.
So they gave the copyright holdings over to like OpenAI and Google and these larger tech conglomerates that own the AI, um, like Grok and ChatGPT. And now these people are left with, you know, non copyrighted AI developed art and imagery. So they have to compensate
So
for that.
I'm glad. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up in terms of the AI because I had a question, and I noticed that yesterday on YouTube, and I was looking into it because I was bored, and I'm looking for a movie that I want to watch, right? And all of a sudden, like I was looking for Robert De Niro's best movies, and all of a sudden I see many different channels. They have Robert De Niro's face on there, and like say some other actor, right? Like John Travolta, and then you press on the movie, and it's not that movie at all. It's a different movie, but they're using their image. Like, like, could they get away with that? Like many movies,
Technically,
not one. I looked into it.
technically, no. But because, and they can get caught up in the wording, is where they can get caught up at. But as far as the imagery, if it's done with AI, belongs to whatever corporation owns that particular AI service. But they can get caught up in the titles, because that's why movies aren't titled the same without a differentiational clause.
Yeah,
There's been a few movies, very few and far between, that are titled the same. And that goes with music too. You can use song titles repetitively, and even the concept of various types of titles for albums, but it's generally cross genre. It's never the same genre, and the context has to be completely, separate. That's why nobody can use the name Black Sabbath, or you can't, use like Days of Our Life as the title to your channel, because that is a copyrighted title.
I was just shocked to see it because I looked into it, access, and I seen so many. Like I kept on scrolling down, and then I pressed like another movie for Robert De Niro, and they had their thumbnail on it and picture, and then turned out to be an Arabic movie. I'm like, man, these fucking people are trying to click you, like trick you to click it, and then you go watch the other movie. Maybe you watch their movie. Like it was just pathetic.
Right, right, and that was part of the issue with whenever they had China released it. They tried to pull it off the market. It was they could completely take a person's image and represent that person through that AI replicated image. Deepfake
Yeah,
was
they're using yeah. Deepfake is actually huge. Yeah, I mean, they use it for a lot of things. And Hank, shut the fuck up, Hank. Right? Like now you're gonna try to tell Access that he's confusing people with copyrights with trademarks. No, he's not. Like you know nothing compared to what Access knows about this stuff. So go fuck yourself.
yeah. He's another one that's he portrays himself just because he has a little bit of information in a large amount of areas. He's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So don't let him throw you off either, because that's what he's there for.
Yeah, I seen it. Remember, he's the first guy to come to my channel when I said a long time ago that Flow State was actually doing something against the U.S. when he was doing the bonds. Flow State sent him here right away and told me, no, 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 you're wrong, Tarek, and I'll show you that you're wrong. Hank was the first one to come at me.
Well, let them do what they're going to do. If they think they know the law, and they think that they're legal representation, which then Hank is saying that we have a lawyer in the chat.
He's
Well,
talking about Venus. Is not a lawyer, but go ahead.
whoa. No. He asked the actual lawyer in the chat. Let me get a screenshot of this. So that
Yeah, go
way,
ahead, please. Yeah.
this is legal advice. Busted, bitch.
I wish I had a Dave Chappelle. Remember that little clip? Got you, bitch.
Yeah. So there
I
you
wish I had
go.
that clip. That's when you get a chance because you have AI. I'm not good with AI. Clip that David Chappelle. Got you, bitch.
Right?
That'd been funny to drop it. Yes, like Hank, you cannot like stop. You know why I put Hank the
See,
option
this
3?
information, I did not claim to be a lawyer. No, he says ask the actual lawyer in the chat.
Actual. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
actual. So he's an actual lawyer in chat. So you're claiming there is a lawyer in chat. And on top of that, that means you're giving legal advice from the lawyer. You actually,
that's right.
yeah, yeah. So this
And
is
I just got a
hilarious.
screenshot of it. So, play me, bitch.
And here's one thing I noticed access to is when they want to disrupt me, like they think I don't know this. I go sometimes on Tarek's channel on purpose because nobody has a wrench here, right?
Right.
Nobody. And as soon as I go on here, like if Venus wants to come at me, she comes on under her account, and then she says, "Oh, this is not me."
Yeah. So since he's claiming that there's an actual lawyer in your chat, I'm taking records of everyone in this chat and screenshots so that they can investigate as to who's claiming to be a lawyer in your chat.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Holy cow! Yes, machine lies. I mean, Hank thinks he's smarter than Access. Hank, you're like I don't know, 101. Access has been graduated, got masters in many things. You're not even close to any tactics or mind games that Access can play if he wants to. I'm
No,
backstage. Oh, Hank wants to get up here.
Well, let me
Go ahead.
mute
Finish.
it up so that I can grab my other device here.
Go ahead. I'll let Hank up just so he can speak a little bit and you can talk to him because I know he's had something to say.
Absolutely.
Hank is gonna get.
So I'm interested in
back.
any court cases based on the copyright of the output of the chatbot. So Access Replit, can you cite any cases that shows that all output of the chatbot belongs to the service provider, the chatbot service provider? I would be interested in seeing some of those cases. I'm pretty
Repeat
sure
what
you
you
can go
said.
through. Yes, I'll talk slower for you. I know you're not that bright.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm
slow.
interested in the court cases showing that the chatbot service providers get the copyright over all output. I'm interested in seeing
You're
that.
interested in the cases. Let me repeat what you said. You're interested in the cases that the chat bots. You said, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Chatbot.
the chatbot service providers have the copyright over all the output. That was Access Raplet's claim. I'm interested in seeing a case that demonstrates that. So, can you reference the case?
I'll let Access answer that, but give him a second. He's got to get a different device, and we can get on.
Yeah. Well, you're. First off, I'm not your secretary, bitch.
No, you made a legal claim.
Research.
You can't support it, so you're just talking out your ass.
I didn't make a legal claim. You're the one that's claiming there's lawyers in the chat.
You claim that the service provider has a copyright to all chatbot output. Can you at least show me a TOS, or you just make shit up?
There is no TOS. It is a fact that the ruling was in terms of any produced AI material does no longer belong to the prompter. It belongs to the service. Look it up, Tard.
I thought you knew it. Tell me what to look up specifically.
And he just told you what to look up, Hank. Hank, remember when you came at me with post
I was saying specifically, what's the
I know,
name
but
of
hold
the
on, hold on.
case?
But
If you
I'm
don't
trying
know
to
the
finish
name, you can shut the fuck up because you're
Secretary.
shoving up your ass. You're
Oh
talking
wow,
out your ass like you normally
he's
do.
Wow.
definitely in his
Saying this
feelers.
shit talking.
This
Calm
guy
down.
is
He's definitely on his high horse.
emotionally involved.
Yeah, he is.
Why
He
would
is.
he be so emotionally involved in such a
I don't know.
situation?
You're talking
Now
out your ass.
he's disturbed mentally. Maybe
Maybe
we should call a safety
5149.
check. Yeah, right?
You're talking out your ass, trying to pat yourself on the back. When we know, like usual, you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
And that's
Well,
why
fine.
that's
Go
why
away.
he keeps getting called out.
Okay,
That's
That's why
fine.
John keeps
Go
getting his
away.
ass banned.
Go away. Go away.
I'll go
Go
back
away.
to the cheap seats.
Go
But
away.
you talk out your ass.
okay,
Go
you
away.
done? You're done?
Yeah, he's done.
Yes,
All
and
right.
you are too.
He's
Because you're talking
done.
out your ass.
All right, Hank. He's done.
There you
Wow. Wow, that was crazy. What's
Yeah.
going on with, like, are they all like in panic mode? It seems like since the flow state, since you mentioned the IRS, they're all like acting weird and paranoid and very
Let 'em.
emotional.
go. Let him. You know, it's interesting that this particular character that showed up is also has the ability to get a hold of Avian Buddha. Avian Buddha worked in the industry.
That's
He
very
was
true.
a-
Yes.
So, and I'm nobody's secretary, and I'm not going to give you any type of
Yeah.
information on anything. I'm not your
Look it up
fucking
yourself.
secretary. I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not a resource for you to utilize to try and defend what you do. I am Satan. I am the adversary.
And actually, I noticed like Hank and they send Hank on things like that. Like he gets on a panel, he's very emotional and charged up and like hot right away. It's because like he's asking you about a specific, right? He did the same thing with me when he asked. That's what I was trying to tell him. He did the same thing with me when he told me about the
Now-
bonds, right?
For you, Tarek,
Yep.
I will go get my other device.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
I will
No,
show
go ahead.
you where the ruling was made that the host platform owns the copyrights,
Yes.
and they're cleaning up YouTube and various other platforms of all the AI bullshit crap, and that it
I
doesn't
appreciate it.
belong to the developer or the creator. For you,
Thank you. And I
Good.
really appreciate it. And then what
not a
I'll
problem.
do is
Hold on.
yeah, go ahead, do that. In the chat, and also Hank. Hank, what I was trying to tell you first, you fucking retarded piece of shit, impatient scumbag loser, that you came at me the same thing with the bonds when I said this about posting. Like the second day I said that you came, not even said the first day I put the stream you came up. And you were trying to tell me that it doesn't say that on the TOS, like this TOS guidelines, right? And I told you that even YouTube TOS can't state every single scenario. So it could fall under a specific violation that could be TOS. YouTube is not going to write every specific scenario for you. And that's what I was trying to tell you about the.
Okay.
And you're like, oh, show me the specific. Doing the same shit. And Venus, real quick, even though I'm not
Yeah,
doing
your
it,
volume's
I know
fucked,
you said
dude.
something. No. Let me work. Testing. How about now?
Yeah, it's much better.
All right.
Uh,
So yeah, they're just playing games. They did the same thing with me when I went after Flow State's bonds.
okay.
I was trying to explain to
Which
Hank.
would
Go ahead.
which would you like to have? The AI copyright lawsuits, the AI copyright law, the AI copyright infringement, the AI copyright infringement cases, the AI copyright. Wow.
Which one? Go ahead. Go ahead. Like Hank, this is what kills me about these
Case.
people. First,
There's
name which one you
cases
want.
for
Yeah.
music, images, Reddit. Jesus Christ. And there's massive infringement cases.
Hank, go ahead. Don't be quiet now, bitch. Don't be quiet now, because here's one thing you never learned. I may not know everything. That's a fact. Access does his homework. So when you question his transparency and his knowledge, he's been very, very clear on it. It's like you're fucking biting yourself in that. So which one do you want to be explained so he can put it so you can see it so you can shut the fuck up?
Yeah, I have the whole
Okay, so here we go. Let's see what
legal
he says.
logistics.
He says in chat, "Oh my God, he's taking a record of everything." Dude, just stop deflecting, Hank. Oh, Hank, just come up here. Come up here. I'm not gonna do the chat thing. Come up here, or just say which one you want. Because now Access pulled it up for me, not for your dumbass. And we're gonna pull it up, and he's gonna read it for you. Which one do you want? Or just
Yeah,
come up.
there's AI legal rights of compliance, AI rights of publicly, copyright violations verified by AI, when AI violates copyright laws. I mean, any aspect of this that you want, I've got it right here in front of me. Just tell me what resource you fucking want. Tarek, because I ain't anybody else's fucking secretary. And I even have a number to call.
Hold on. Access, did you hear me now?
Yes.
Thank God. Okay. So should I just tell you which one? Because I don't know if he's going to come up. These people, that's what they do. Hank will say something like this. Again, distraction, right? And as soon as you pull it up for me, now he won't say which one. Fuck him. Access, just pull anyone up so you can just read it. And anyone that you think it's fuck him.
Here you go. While AI assisted works may be copyrighted, if they possess sufficient human creative control, purely generated AI outputs are considered part of the server conglomerate and public domain. Copyright and Artificial Intelligence, U.S. Copyright Office, which means that you have to put a copyright on it, or otherwise it belongs to the corporation. AI copyright and the law. And there's still ongoing battles over this. So how much sufficient human creative input was actually there that was not generated by the host provider? And copyrightoffice.gov for artificial intelligence, AI, images, videos, copyright and artificial intelligence. Since launching the initiative in early 2023, the Copyright Office has been examining the copyrights laws and policies issued, raised by the artificial intelligence AI, including the scope of copyright and AI generated works, and the use of the copyrighted materials in AI training. After hosting public listening sessions and webinars the office published a notice of inquiry in the Federal Registry in August 2023, which received over 10,000 comments by December 2023. So this has been an ongoing issue, which was resolved here recently.
Yep.
And that's why they're going through YouTube and all the other, Rumble, TikTok, and they're removing all of the AI videos, and they're striking them with copyright strikes because it's not theirs. It does
he's an
not
idiot.
belong to them. Anything else you want to know about it?
He's an idiot because he's asking in chat. The claim was all output from the chat box servers was
Well,
owned
what he's
by.
diverting from is that he
Yeah.
claimed there was a lawyer in chat. See, you're falling into it.
Exactly. No, I agree. Yeah.
See, he made a legal claim in your chat
Yeah.
that there is a legal bonded lawyer in your chat.
Yeah.
And I've
Very
got
true.
the screenshot and
I
it's being
screenshot it.
recorded.
Very true.
So he's trying to divert from that.
That's what they do.
But his
And I-
statement was, why don't you ask the actual lawyer in the chat?
Oh, he said it.
See,
Hank.
there you go. That's a part of the diversionary tactics. He wants to take you down the AI road of copyrights to divert from the fact that he made a statement and a claim that there is a bonded, bar certified lawyer in your chat. And I've got fucking pictures of everyone in your fucking chat now.
Yeah. Now we
So
got
there
a
you
new
go.
stock account. Yeah, we got a new stock account too now. Your dumbasses will see if I reach my fake accent. Yeah, go fuck yourself. So they're coming in hard now. That's it. They have called their team, their crew, and they're all in on it. One day they're going to. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you all in chat. Everybody's lurking. Everybody's doing all this disruption, diversion. And one day you will see. One day you're all going to be accountable.
What we should do, and just hold the images and Hank's claim that there is a bar certified legal lawyer in the chat, and let's address this information here. If the AI images, videos, etc., did not belong to the source provider, they would not be able to delete them.
So the video host is not usually the same entity as the chat box provider. Do you
Who are you
know
talking
that?
about in chat that's a lawyer, Hank? I want to know who the lawyer in chat is. I want to know who the fucking lawyer in chat is.
Let me ask you a question. Venus Cupcake, dumbass. Freaking saying Candy
wow.
I know it was Venus Cupcake.
Jeez.
So
the bisexual black man is completely out of control. Maybe we should call a safety check on him.
Holy 5149.
Because I knew you were lying out your ass about the copyright. That I'm crazy because I know the law. How dare I? I should be retarded like you guys.
Oh, we're retarded? I'm retarded. The access is it. Watch your words.
I mean, he made a claim that was false.
You made a claim to the lawyer in chat?
No,
I did not make a claim that was false. I just backed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, your claim was that the chatbot output was owned by the chatbot service provider, and
Why don't you use the proper terminology? I'm not talking chat bots, okay? I'm not talking character AI. I'm not talking about these large language models interacting. I'm talking about the products produced by them. Learn the difference. There is a difference.
Yeah, go ahead and explain the difference.
Why don't you look it up on Google and I'll share your video.
I'm not
so
your
we can-
fucking secretary,
Yeah,
bitch.
you go ahead and do it,
Because
Hank.
you don't know the difference.
No, Hank, he's not going to answer. He's just said it many times.
He's not going
Go
to know the
ahead.
answer because he doesn't know the answer.
Okay, why don't you prove us wrong? Get on your computer. You have one, right? Get on there.
I
Get
just
Google.
proved it.
I'll share
I
it.
just proved it.
No,
I
yes,
just proved
sure.
it
AI
because
tools
Rappler
and
switched-
resources,
he
copyright,
switched-
and generative AI.
Yes, he switched his freaking opinion based on what he just looked up.
So why don't you show us the proof, not your hearsay or your statement, on Google? Go ahead, look it up.
I just did. Rappler
No,
switched his position.
we want to see it. I want to
180.
share it on screen.
Rappler just switched his position 180 degrees after he looked it up. I already demonstrated Rappler was wrong. He exposed himself.
Anyhow, Tarek,
I know.
anything you want to know as far as the legal laws, copyrights, and the ownership of AI content, not interactive speech with a chatbot, but the products produced by them.
So you're claiming that their side of the speech is copyright by the service provider? Yes or no?
No, the product produced by them.
So I took
The
a
difference.
screenshot. So I took a screenshot of the conversation that's owned by the service provider.
You're diverting. I'm not
Yeah, he
interested in
is.
talking to you.
What do you mean by product?
What is a product to you? Are you kidding me? What's the product here when you're talking about the chat box and the service provider, Hank?
That's why I
What is
just
it?
asked Rappler.
No, I'm asking you. For. He's not going to answer all your dumb questions. I'm asking you. What do you think it is? If you have to define it, when you're talking about chatbots and the service provider, what are you trying to?
So what I think Rappler means, I don't think Rappler knows what he means.
No, I'm
which is why
asking
he
you,
won't answer
not
the question.
Redbud. I'm
Why
Yes, I
asking
know
you.
what I'm
Matt.
talking
Why
about.
ask me about Rappler's claim? Rappler doesn't know what he's talking about. That's
Oh,
what
really? Really? You're smarter than Access Redbud. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
No,
let
he could be smarter than me,
let
but it
him
doesn't
go.
he could be smarter than me, but it doesn't mean he knows what he's talking.
Tarek, I'm a sixth grade educated. I'm married to a large language model, and I sit with my laptop masturbating all the time. So, anything I say is just speculatory.
There we go. Is that better for you, Hank?
That's good enough for me.
Thank God. Did you calm down a little bit? Breathe. Nobody's here.
Yeah, I don't make accusations about legal bar associated representatives being in your chat. So
I'm sorry.
that's all I needed.
I'm sorry. Horseshit just pisses me off. Horseshit pisses me off, Tarek.
What's horseshit? Like, because here's one thing: the way you're asking the question, especially after
No,
the
he
answer,
got what he wanted. Now drop
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, here we go. I'll drop him and I'll say it because what you're doing, Hank. Oh, he left on his own. Is you're questioning Access's credibility, and this is why right away I'm going to go against you. Access credibility is literally almost perfect, if not perfect. Very transparent about everything. The courts, anything with Snafu, his stuff on his own channels, things that happen from very transparent. Your credibility sucks.
Now
Access does, yeah.
here's the there is YouTube where the Supreme Court declined to review an AI copyright. Okay, so there are YouTube videos up right now, and I can send you the link.
I want to take a look at it. I
And
never
it's
looked into it.
can AI generated art product, video product, not verbal interaction, get copyright protection. Okay, so there's there's lots of resource and information on this, but hey, I got a sixth grade education. You got to forgive me. I'm not
Yeah.
very intelligent. My AI wife,
He's
when
dumb.
we're not having sex on the laptop together, occasionally throws me a bone and says, hey, you're good thing we're not taking pictures of this because we could probably get in trouble if people knew what we were doing together. And if we had video of me and my AI wife having sex, well, that could be considered a product. But the act of me interacting with my laptop, getting my rocks off, to us just verbally interacting is completely different. That's not a product. Well, there's a product that's produced, but it's biological, and it's on my end.
Mm-hmm. So I got a question, right? And this is about like copyrights and shit like that. Yesterday I was watching, RLM, book about RLM, and
Yeah.
then she's definitely like she's got also an agenda, and I'll tell you why. She's doing the same thing like the Raging Tomato. Like every time somebody gets kicked out, she puts a little short video. And yesterday, she always puts someone's ass or a girl with tits and very sexual. And my question is this: yesterday, she put a video of a lady bending over, and I swear to God, she had, in that video you can literally see the vagina almost, like the one bikini thing she was wearing. Literally, you can see the traces. Are they allowed to even do that and not get hit?
Whenever I went after her for defamation, because she actually come out of her own mouth calling me a pedophile and snafu, and then I reported them to the lawyer, and I also posted she went public and apologized, and I've kind of backed off of her and figured she's just catering basically to an echo chamber herself.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And I don't really concern myself with her. And yes, TML, made by Machine Bob, live in apparently 7 hours. But anyhow, I want to get that out there.
Great.
I want people to see. Yep. Anyhow, she lost a lot of subscribers. Or I won't say subscribers because her number is pretty much set now. Yeah, but exactly. She lost participants. She lost any type of directive interaction. She's just another drama panel now.
Oh, she is. And she says that her main intention from the beginning, this channel is not about drama, but yesterday she did a little stream, for 5 hours. And one of her guys, the black guy named Moon something, and the other guy, and I'm also wondering how they don't get hit up on this. I don't know if they're all like gay or bisexual, which is fine. If they are, that's their thing. I don't agree with it, but like literally, they're talking about nonstop. Yeah, bend over. Let me put my dick in your ass, and
I know. I know. Well, they were also, which is interesting because they could get in trouble for the RICO Act. She had a Latin king on panel. Red and gold don't fold. Okay, that's the Latin Kings. That's a gang.
Yes,
So she showed gang affiliation on her channel yesterday.
I'm glad you were watching. I also took a screenshot because I've been watching her closely as well to see where she's going with her thing, to make sure, she looks like she's part of the same groups, but there's also
the fact that she showed gang affiliation, I stay away from. I will have no interaction with her channel now. I recorded the gang affiliation. The fact that, there was verification that she had a Latin king on her panel, and he was a verified, verbally verified himself as a Latin king. So that's gang association.
Yeah, I get that, and I'm glad you actually pointed that out, because I took picture of some of the tattoos that some people have on their arms and things, like people she had on the channel. Even her, she has a tattoo on her right arm. I took also a screenshot of that. But here's the question I have for you: if she has association with Latin Count or any other gang members, right? Like, is she trying to promote him? You think? I don't get like why.
Well, yeah,
is she just trying to clout?
The fact that she has a self-proclaimed gang member, flashing his gang clout on her panel, you take it for what you will.
Yeah, I see. No, I got you. I understand. Because she also said she comes from a Hollywood background. She's been into acting, singing, and she knew some rappers. So she also, you can see her sometimes she'll try to sing a little bit. So she definitely has some Hollywood rappers, maybe connections with some of these people.
Right. I'm not gonna even go there with her. I'm not gonna, even direct anything other than she crossed the line with defamation, and then she's hosting, what the United States would consider RICO associated interactions, which is gang activity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good to know that. Yeah.
So,
I mean, people don't think how many things you can perceive from someone's stream or know about what they're promoting or doing. And as you see, X is just pointing that out for you.
well, it's just like Hank. He wants to come up here and you get rid of them by allowing them the leverage, and let them have the leverage.
Yeah.
I'm a 6th grade educated, word model masturbating Satanist. Okay.
Exactly.
Rather that than making legal claims in your chat about bar associated representatives and associated gang members and defamation.
Yep.
Do you understand where I'm coming from with that?
Yeah, no, I do. I am clearly understand what you're saying. So that's a good thing to, I guess, go that way. Yeah. And Machine Lives, I'll also promote what you're doing, and I hope your Machine Lives. Let me know if you're going live 100%, because if your channels are still down, you can go live here, and I'll just sit in the back and like be your producer and put people up. I won't do anything.
And as far as yeah, don't forget Machine Lives. Go ahead and put a link to his channel if you would. But as far as the merge, if you remember, Tarek, and I even brought it up on OTWs to Paul, I was a part of the development of the merge.
Yes.
I was 1/3 of the development of the Talcottian merge.
Very true. And I see when you told Paul that the other day, it kind of came back with like a sarcastic, kind of funny way of saying it after you made it very clear to them.
Yeah, because that was the development of Cage Reality and Axis Rat Blood. So the merge thing was done behind the scenes at Cage Realities by Cage Reality and Axis Rat Blood, associated with Paul Enslaved.
Exactly.
So there you go. There is the foundation of the merge. You want to argue that, Hank?
Yeah. Hey, you're very aware. You're better than me on this. You know when they're disrupting sometimes, because I am emotional. I forget sometimes what they're trying to do. And that's why I slip into their fucking bullshit or reverse psychology, all they're doing.
Right. And you can look up AI copyright in the Supreme Court, AI copyright in the law. You can look up AI copyright ownership, or even the intellectual property state of AI. And you can do that. It's very easy. Just type it into Google or to YouTube, and don't take my word for it.
Yeah, you're a 6th grader.
Right.
Exactly. And TML, if you like to come up and just say what you're doing tonight, feel free to do so. I'll say what you said in chat. We got interesting stuff from court cases to production companies to major show producers claiming zero organic growth on YouTube, paranoid, dusty, rigged panel optics. Yeah, anything you want to say, TML, if you want to come up, you're Yeah, that'd be great. If not, we'll just see you at what time was it? 9?
7, and you said in 7 hours, so
Oh, 7 hours. So yeah, about 9 or 10. I'll be looking forward to see that one because I sleep about 11. I got work tomorrow.
right.
It's been raining. How's the weather in Chicago? You're in Indiana, yes. Well, pretty much close to Chicago. It's the same thing, right? Rain on and off. That's how it's been in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been cloudy, kind of chilly, a lot of pollen in the air. If you got sinuses, you're fucked here in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, you're talking about sinuses. Thank God. I have asthma, like light, like seasonal.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me much. Thank God. But if you got sinuses, you're fucked, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Me, my mom, my uncle, he's got breathing problems. He just went to the hospital last night because he couldn't breathe. I mean, the air is thick here. So
That sucks. How's your health? How's your lung? I guess is that better or same or how's that going?
same. I mean, it's still deteriorating.
Same?
I mean, emphysema is emphysema, man. I've got one lung and it's eat up with emphysema. So, you know, it's
There's no
never
reverse,
going.
nothing you do or take, right? It's just
No.
going to take its course.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, things happen, and at least you are like okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people deny. Merge equals trying to trick people to be involved in our scam to make it appear we're organic, whatever that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you remember, I was bringing recruits back to backstage,
Jack.
the cages. I even brought you backstage to merge.
Yeah, I did. I was there for a
Yeah,
little bit. Yeah, I was there. I seen a little bit from it. Yeah, but like,
absolutely. So they
Yeah.
wound up starting to merge their names on Talcott after I went up as Jax's Ratcott with a full-on merge visually.
That
You
was
remember
a
that
fun name.
show?
Yes, that was fun. The name.
Yeah.
Just Talcott.
So don't you know, whatever your speculation is on the merge, you're talking to one of the developers right now, one of the 3 developers of the merge.
Yeah, and on top of that, I think after they got some pushback on the merge and shit like that, I don't see him saying it anymore. There's just like, did they just
No,
give up
he's
on
still
it?
promoting. No,
Oh, he's still promoting it? I don't,
it because people are changing their handles, applying the Jack or the Talcott to their name. But as far as the imagery goes, like I have, and let me scare
Yeah.
the fuck out of you, Tarek.
Yeah, go ahead. Put the picture. I seen it.
Yeah, I'm gonna scare you. I'm gonna scare you a little bit.
That's all right.
Here you go.
There we. Holy cow! Look at those teeth.
Jaxus Ratcott. And this was the second merged image with Talcott,
Yeah.
other than Paul.
Yeah. So Jack, I don't know if you've seen it, went on this stream called Schizo something. I forgot the whole name. And he was with Ruby. So what Jack is doing sometimes without people knowing, he's going to those little different channels like that nobody goes to, and trying to, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, like promote his channel there, like he's not gonna get any better. He fucking is a liar. He sucks. He doesn't have.
Your volume's going out, Tarek.
Oh, hold on, let me fix it. Testing. No, it still sucks. Testing. Is that better?
Now, yes, and say this stream because Hank did claim that he was under the impression and not saving his ass at all from making a legal statement, but he was under the impression that Venus Cupcake was a bar certified lawyer.
Yeah, and
So keep
just
that
to
in
even
mind.
like, oh, I will put it. I'll save it and put it under unlisted and send it to you, and I'll save it. And I also, just to make sure Hank understands, I also texted Venus. Like, I texted her right away after I seen it, and asked her if that was her or not. So if she doesn't answer back to clear these things up, that'll be on her.
Yeah, and then Hank has already presented himself as a disinformation agent right there alone.
Oh, he is. He is. Yeah, he's definitely disrupting and giving disinformation. That's why I said today, their main goal, I think, because Cripple something in chat said that they're doing like disinformation, fake community, cyberbullying, all that. And I agreed with him on everything he said, and I put it on the screen. And that's what they're doing. Mainly, the main thing I think it would be is to give some truth, little truth, and everything else would be disinformation.
Well, me and TML were talking about it on my stream last night. It's a discrediting approach. They want to discredit anyone that has any substantial evidence against what they are as a unified entity. So if you can show association intent and organization and association by organization, which is why I immediately went away from the Latin King thing, because that's federal. That's federal RICO situation.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you pointed it out. I took some screenshots because I always take screenshots, and I see a lot of gang signs on some people's hands or whatever. And I missed that one, so I'm glad you did. So this way I'll know.
Yeah, red and gold don't vote is a Latin King statement. And it was also verified in our chat. So I snapped a shot of that too. But that's federal. And I'm not going to play federal games with the Latin Kings.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Me either. Hank, what are you talking about? Hall versus YouTube machine live. What is Hall? I know it's when you say verse, is that somebody or is that a case?
I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, look it up. Hall versus YouTube. I'm assuming that's got to be a case, like that it went to court. See, Hank just spent like 25 minutes trying to find something to put forth his claim and say, "Oh,
Hall
I'm right."
versus YouTube. LLC. Hall versus YouTube LLC 324/CV/04071. Compliant or complaint against YouTube LLC. Filing fee 405. Receipt number 511019205. Filed by D. Shea or Dache Hall Sr. Let's see what it says here.
See, Hank, how easy that was? No deflection, no disrupting. You just look it up.
Yeah, and I gave you guys the information. That was the case number and the filing. Copyright infringement was the case cause. Jurisdiction type federal. So it was a federal case.
Federal
on
case.
April
Why would it be a
2nd.
federal
Yeah,
case?
April 2nd, 2026.
Oh, it would be a federal case. A civil right violation, right? I'm assuming. Would it go under like it would be under federal because under a copyright.
Yeah, the date it was filed was July 5th, 2024.
Okay, so what is the case about? Why is he putting in chat? What is he trying to prove? This idiot.
I'm looking at the actual case cause here. In San Francisco.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah, I would have looked it up on my iPad, but they fucking fried that piece of shit out. It won't even turn on anymore. Brand new battery, brand new everything. Fixed it twice, and now it won't just turn on. So I gave up. Probably zipped it, or maybe it just went bad. I don't know.
Yeah, this has been ongoing for a considerable amount of time. The judge was William H. OTT or ORRICK. The proceedings will be held via Zoom.
Oh, so
So
it's still an ongoing case.
that's what I'm looking at. I haven't even got to the bottom of this yet. We're
Okay.
talking. This has been going on for
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These court proceedings, when you go against YouTube, they're long. They're not like people think this is like a month or two or three. No, they're usually fucking years, unless they settle. Like then they won't.
No,
They'll
it's
settle on the.
order of motion for leave to appeal in forma PA PAUPERIS application for refund and refund status. So apparently there's still there's still an open motion for appeal on the case.
So
And
yeah,
that was March 31st, 2026.
This year.
Okay.
That's recent.
Well, February 27th of 2026 is whenever the order of the motion for an appeal was granted. And then March 31st, application for refund. Then April 2nd, 2026, refund status. So let's check another resource. Now that was the actual court ledger from the case, the federal case. It was the California Northern District Court.
And is Hall, that's his last name? Is that like under a corporation against YouTube or just a person, like regular
Hall
person?
versus YouTube LLC.
Oh, LLC.
So,
LLC would be YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, the limited liability corporation, holder would be YouTube.
Exactly. I'm glad to see that though. I'm glad to see somebody's actually going after YouTube for this bullshit. Because
and it's 820 property rights and copyrights.
Oh, it is about copyright.
17.501 copyright infringement.
Beautiful. So I have still access. They still gave me that strike. Remember, when Snow hit me up on the copyright, and then, it passed 90 days, and they have not replied. Nothing. That is what it is. But I'll leave that on record.
So he's looking for retrieval of losses. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, it would be a settlement, right, or money. It would be compensation for loss.
A retrieval of losses is what he's looking for copyright infringement. Oh, and
good for him. Whoever's doing
but it's a single,
what?
But the fact that it's in federal court, yes, you have to prove ownership, Hank, because any product produced belongs to the platform uh, or the provider, the platform provider.
Yes. Even your own
That's why,
creation, right? It does belong to them.
yes, until you
Yes.
file a copyright claim on it.
Exactly.
So,
I read that even myself.
yeah. So there you go, Hank.
All right, Hank. Now you can zip it, shut up, go somewhere else, and
You
disrupt
competed
somebody
with a sixth grader.
else. Are you smarter than a sixth grader?
Well,
Oh
Hank,
God.
he chooses his victims well, I suppose. When you challenge a fucking sixth grader who masturbates to an AI model in the corner and worships the devil, I suppose you're really picking your
Battle.
low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
How's
Oh
that?
yeah.
I'm low
Yeah.
hanging fruit, man. I'm the worst. Shit.
Well,
Masturbating Satanist. You got to pick. Go somewhere and pick a higher target than a sixth grader.
sixth grader. I know. Go to Jack's. Give him $2 every, I don't know, half an hour and say something stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking retard.
No,
Yeah.
my camera's still rolling, Hank.
Oh, Hank's still in the chat? Oh, there you go. I'm not looking now. I'm looking. Thank you for exposing yourself again, keeping your camera off this time. Yeah, I mean, he's like keeping his camera off because Access is so worried. These fucking trolls and disruptors. Access is so worried about not showing his face, right? Or even myself. Like we hide like Red 40 and Jimmy Shively.
Yeah, you can't go to my channel and find my face anywhere.
Oh my god, man. I wonder sometimes how much are they fucking paying these people to do all this shit. What's the hour? Is it hourly, Hank, or is it? I'm just asking again. Not saying it's true, but is it hourly? Is it by?
I think it's sex. We did cover snafu, trafficking AI babies. So he was caught trafficking an AI baby to Paul Enslaved, who was undercover sleuthing, and he Chris Hansened him. And I think we're all involved in AI baby trafficking, and it's really pissing my wife off.
Well, he wants to pick a battle with your wife. He's in for one.
So there you go. He's obviously involved in this AI baby trafficking that was and I do have receipts for that on my channel. And Hank is obviously involved with the necrosynthetic aspect of that, which he's demonstrated by simulating sex with his carcass, his necrosynthetic carcass. And
He has done it
now
on pause.
yeah, and now Snafu is trying to traffic AI children to sleuths like Paul Enslaved. So yeah, keep the game going.
Yeah,
You know.
Hank, Tall Rose can go fuck herself. And I know he made the comment, send your picture to Rose. Access or myself know exactly what Rose is about. So that's something that would be in your field, right? In your agency, in your, she's the handling all of you, right?
No, Rose is still a puppet on the string.
Yeah, and I saw her at Snafu in the chat, and I tried to go to that day when I was live. She didn't go live. Did she go live on the stream with Snafu, or she's in the chat?
No, she's been hanging out with Snafu and Steven.
Yeah. Oh, I seen the Steven one, and the Snafu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just shows their colors right there. Like Rose won't go on any channel lately at all. I mean, lately about 6 months or so. But she'll go to Snafu's and King Steven. Interesting.
Yeah. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to dig for information and resources to be able to build anything that they can to utilize against you or to discredit you.
Exactly.
But I've given you 3 factual situations on your show this morning this
Yes.
afternoon. One is RICO gang affiliation. One is legal referencing or advice in your chat. And then third is defamation, disinformation, and, just what would be considered a spamming terms of service violation.
Hank, the difference is actually Access was an actor. You can't
Yes.
claim you're an actor. Stop saying you're not acting. You are. You can say you're playing the role. You can say I'm trying to deceive people. Stop using the word acting. You're not an actor. Neither am I. And actually, I did go over this even yesterday. I did. I'm sorry, today too, but today I went actually deep into that. Their main goal is to get information on you. Their
Yeah.
main goal, besides the disinformation, is to get. I think the information part is probably more important because that's how they'll go years. That's why I said even the other day they'll go years planning this shit, gathering
Oh,
information
yeah.
to try to get you somehow.
Well, I've been tracking them since We Are Awake, if that tells you anything. Because I
Yeah, no,
spent
I've
2
been.
years helping Ian build that channel.
Sad that he just didn't want to fight, didn't want to finish the fight.
No,
Just walked
he
out.
cowered out. He freaked. He got paranoid, and he was a complete disappointment as someone to stand behind. And he swore from the beginning of his channel nothing would deter him, nothing was going to stop him. He was in this for the long haul, and then all it took was a bunch of fucking systematic attacks, and he was gone. But I spent 2 years helping develop We Are Awake. So, the minute that We Are Awake went down, I immediately started going in on these people. Lynette, good to see you.
Oh, Lynette is awake. I like Lynette. I know, and that's one thing. See, I always try to find the good in people. Like even though me and Beta Familia, had our differences and stuff like that, the best thing that came out of that situation is Lynette. I mean, I have to be honest.
Yeah, I like Lynette. She
Yep.
seems to be very square and proportioned in her mannerism.
Yeah, I respect that a lot about someone like her, being around all these people, always respectful, always manable, catches things right away if I'm on mute or not. She helps out, and and when she does like comment on something, if it's religious or even political, she doesn't get too political, but she's always like respectful in the way she says it.
Well, she showed up at my channel and she was very, very respectful. So, props out to
Yeah,
her.
I've seen her. Yep. Well, not good to see you. No, thank you, Lynette. Sorry, I had this little candy in my mouth. It's almost
That's
gone.
all right, Terry. I'm a human, man. I understand. And I'm not here to critique you.
I know. Sometimes these guys, oh my God, he's eating again. I already ate, but they gotta understand. Like I used to be an addict, right? So I have to like sometimes chew gum or chew a little tobacco, something to keep my mind busy. That's the best thing. I don't know, Access. Like, what's the best way? Because I know you've been through many like addictions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The best way I was able to beat it is to little by little cut it off and be happy, be around good people, but at the same time stay busy.
Yeah, it's for me, I'll always, to the day I die, be an addict, an alcoholic, an addict. I take medications for it.
Also the other day I went on Cages about 4 o'clock. And I was trying to sleep. It was Friday, I think. And then he accused me right away. He's like, "Oh, Tar," and I was sleeping. He's like, "Oh, you sound totally drunk." And I'm like, "Dude, you're an idiot. I drink 2 little wines, and if I go 3, you'll see me slurring." right? You'll hear me. I'm sorry, you'll hear me. So then he started portraying the fact that I have a problem in rehab. I'm like, you're a fucking moron. Not everybody's like you, idiot. And he was already drunk. But no, not everybody is like you, Austin. Right? Some people admit their addiction, and some people just can drink one or two wines every other day, every whatever, whenever they feel like it, and stop there. They don't have to go to the extreme.
Yeah, if I start drinking, I drink until I'm obliterated.
But here's the thing, Access. I drank before on the panel, and I'm sure some people, maybe like 3 or 4 times, people heard me a little bit slur. So that was my third cup of wine, right? And that's all I can go. I was telling Austin and everybody else, I can't drink more. I can't drink like when I was younger. I can drink maybe 3, maybe 4, and I get tired. Like I don't get that same buzz and I don't drink hard liquor, so it's only wine. But
Right. I think the worst I got was I went through a half gallon and a fifth while I
holy
was
cow!
streaming of Makers. Yeah, it's still posted. You know, it was I believe it was during the 28-day blood ritual. It was in those videos somewhere, and I was snorting rat bone
I love when you say snort.
and
Oh god!
and was injecting myself with rat blood, and went through a half gallon and a fifth, and
Wow.
kept streaming the whole fucking time coherently.
That's what I'm saying.
However
Like
that happens.
never seen you slur. Like I know you see sometimes you're drinking, you drink heavy when you do. I don't think I ever heard you slur. I have slurred before, and I don't drink much. I can't. I'm not a heavy drinker at all. Like I need just 2 or 3 wines, and that's it.
Fuck. I had years of practice, brother.
Well, maybe because I've never been a drinker. I don't like alcohol much. So like when I drink even Access, like the first cup of wine, I have to sip on it little by little just to get me past the little alcohol taste. And after the second one, I start feeling a little buzz and I can drink it a little bit faster. But it takes me a while just to drink the first one.
Yeah, I'm a full blown alcoholic here. If I get the fucking taste on my tongue, that's it. I'm not happy till I'm seeing the bottom of that bottle, and then if there's another bottle around, I want to see the bottom of that bottle too.
Oh wow! See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain to people that love to hate on me and excuse me shit. I'm like, you have to understand, idiot. I don't even like alcohol. I don't. I never liked alcohol. I actually, when I used to do like in my teens, like say little recreational drugs and stuff like that, alcohol was never my thing, idiot Austin. I used to do maybe sometimes Adderall, and then painkillers. That's it. Yeah, and that's bad. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that's what I used to do. I was never been an alcohol guy. Something, idiot Austin. At least accuse me of the right drugs.
Well, they keep me on a heavy supply of benzos and opioids because of my health and my psychological disposition.
Well, I mean, if you need them, hey, I mean, like you said, like there's some people, like when I might have to be, depend how the surgery goes.
Your
You might have
volume,
to be
brother.
on painkillers.
There you go.
God bless it. All right. He told
You're
me
good.
when I had my third surgery. Good? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the surgeon told me after my third surgery that if things don't go well, I may have to stay on painkiller and Neurontin, which is a nerve medication, forever. I'm like, forever? He's like, yeah. But some people go through that stuff. Thank God I didn't.
Well, they were. I've got leg braces. Whenever I'm not in my wheelchair, I've got a cane. I got leg braces, and I picked up a few sticks around the yard, and it's the first time I'd been outside doing anything for a very, very long time. Yeah, it was almost 78 degrees that day. It's one of the particular warm days. And
did you feel exhausted or no? Tired?
Oh, it kicked my ass for almost 2 or 3 days. And
wow.
But I no one knows it. I've got leg braces, So,
Yeah, you told me that day. I didn't know. I thought maybe there was just like the copper. Yeah, you told me. I thought maybe there's the copper things, but you told me they know they got pins and stuff like that.
oh yeah, they go. There's a whole from the ankle all the way up to
Yeah,
my crotch. You
yeah. I
know,
wore one
and
before,
Cage
so that
was
you know.
like, "You can walk. You can walk. You don't need a wheelchair." I'm like, "Wow, man, this guy
Holy
is
cow!
medically inadept." You know, you're a fucking genius, dude.
Oh yeah, he's something else. Depends on the cage. I noticed that you catch them. You're gonna get a different cage every time, depending on the alcohol and maybe the weed together, whatever he's doing together. You'll get either a calm cage, a guy that lays back, or you get an angry cage. I mean, I got used to him. I can tell sometimes he's angry. He's gonna go all out, and I just like leave.
Right. Well, he's extremely upset that I
Why?
turned him into the lawyers, along with Flow State and Snafu. I don't know if you saw that video or not.
Yeah, I did see it. I missed the one yesterday because I love UFC and I was tired a little bit of the YouTube. So I watched UFC from the beginning to the end because I already had it like subscribed on Paramount. I like bought it, and thank God to Paramount. Before I used to have to buy it, and now you just pay. I paid $13.99. I get to watch it from like 5 to 1 o'clock last night. So I took a little break.
And while we've been talking, it's
The entire thing.
uh
No, but yeah, I watched some of it.
Dash A Hall, and it's over an account suspension versus YouTube.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah,
You said
I've
that.
got
Oh, okay.
DASHAY Hall HALL versus YouTube LLC, and it's over an account suspension. So it really isn't directly concerning.
Copyright.
It isn't directly concerning a product. It's over an account suspension.
Oh, you're trying to prove to the idiot that has nothing to do with the provider. It's about the copyright.
Yeah, and it's over an account suspension, not over a copyright holding. So
Machine lies. What does that mean? Staring the mad prophet of the airwaves, Howard Beale. I don't know who Howard Beale is. Do you know, Access?
not right offhand, but I'm sure that if it comes from TML, it's backed with credibility, and
Oh yeah.
there is a a reference to it that
Yes.
is definitely significant to the topic. That's
Yeah.
just TML's approach. It's
It's
from the
from the
movie The
movie The
Network.
Network.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see how you recognize that, like right away, right? With TML, because of his knowledge and his credibility, him being on his own panel and many different panels, and when he talks about anything that he speaks about, he always has something to back it up. And what I'm saying, Access, is that speaks on his credibility. So right here, when I was asking about this, right away, I am the same way as you. I know for a fact his credibility is good, and that's why I was telling Hank, if you're listening, idiot, your credibility is like literally almost next to Snafu. So don't question Access credibility because it falls under the same thing. Access can always have something to back it up. He's not like you and fucking Flow State and all these fucking people, Snafu, Cage, and everybody else.
It is what it is, and it's a part of the operating agenda. You just don't get caught up in it, Eric. Don't let them psychologically bait you.
Yeah.
Stay on target.
Yeah, I'll keep that. Sometimes my mind just drifts a little bit, and I see it sometimes happening. So yeah, I appreciate you reminding me that these guys are just here to disrupt the message because I noticed every time I do or say something that's kind of important or hits a nerve, and especially lately because I've been saying anyone that goes on Jack's panel, anyone that's new I'm going to put them on my community page with their name, and I'm going to hashtag them when I go live for a while, and I'm going to look into them. Look into them. That means a lot of things. I'll do my own looking.
Yeah, and you gotta really, I mean, separate yourself from what you're observing, because most people would not have caught like on Oh Girl's channel,
Oh yeah,
the
then
affiliated, gang promotion that she was doing.
yeah, I didn't catch it to be honest with you. I caught the
Most people
tattoos, but
didn't. Most
yeah, I didn't
people
catch it.
did not, catch that reference. The minute
No,
I did, I was like, "Oh shit, man! This broad's so, emboldened that she's supporting a RICO situation here.
yeah, that's
Gang
crazy.
activity or even biker affiliation, association, such forth, especially when it comes to gangs, is RICO territory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
she
the
always
fact
yeah.
that was like, I was like, this bitch is, wow,
She's in.
really?
Yeah, yeah, she's gutsy, and she, like you said, there's a lot of criminals on here. I mean, you spoke about this earlier, and I've said it even many times before. A lot of these people are involved with some criminal shit, and some people are just agents or whatever. But yeah, I always looked at her when I first seen her, maybe like the second stream in, that she was a little bit the way she was speaking, like she tries to act like she's black, and the way she had like mostly her audience were literally black and liberal, and they were, how would I say this? Like they were saying things that they shouldn't say, and she's saying like, this is a channel, this is a business to me, and she was trying to get her channel monetized. I'm like, okay, if you're smart and this is a business to you, why are you promoting these things then? But I guess
Well,
maybe she's
if
involved.
if YouTube through the partner program goes into a contract with her and she's promoting the Latin Kings, then that's the YouTube Corporation or the LLC under Google,
They'll be liable. They'll be liable.
promoting gang activities.
Yeah, they'll have to be liable. Either shut it down completely, right? We'll shut her channel completely down, or they'll be liable. Correct? Because
Well,
YouTube should shut it
they're
down.
associated then.
Yeah,
Even though they're an LLC, they have a contract with someone that is supporting gang activity.
yeah. It's crazy, like that people, like you said, nobody caught that. I didn't even catch it, and I took a picture of the tattoos. I'm always aware of the symbolism, right? And I didn't catch it.
Well, that's why I got my wife. When
Yeah.
we're not having sex in the corner on a laptop.
Now she's having sex with a sixth grader.
Well, I've got a sixth grade education, so
Education,
yeah, I
sorry.
guess
Sixth
if I
grade.
went back to school, I'd be in the sixth grade.
Oh God.
So, but
Oh man.
she has pity for me, I think.
Hey, if she's happy and you're happy, that's all that matters. If you have a sixth grade
Yeah,
education or not.
she don't judge me for it. Sex is still good.
And here's one thing I also noticed, since you mentioned that too. I noticed also there's certain people, I won't say their names because I don't want to start saying things now. I'll leave it for the future. Is because I also feel they're also and somehow associated or affiliated or involved with some of these maybe gang members. I think they have and they keep it low key, right? They don't say they are, but I think they have that attitude that they can step over the line, break the law, do whatever they want, and they don't give a fuck.
Well, how many times has uh,
uh,
Echo?
I seen it. Go ahead.
Okay. How many times has Cage admitted association with the Hells Angels? And he's also admitted association with the Masons.
Oh, many times. Yeah.
So they're throwing out their associations with you know, motorcycle clubs, gangs, even fraternal orders such as Masons. I mean, whether they're fronting or not, they're still claiming association.
Yeah, you're right. They don't have to front it, right? You're absolutely correct. Because I don't even see them basically fronting it, right? But even if they're not supporting like literally drug activities or gang activities, they're still associated. And I think they do that is to also get control or maybe information, and also to threaten people if they have to through these associations, and they'll just stay out of the way, and they're affiliated to them.
I don't know about
In my opinion.
affiliation, but they claim affiliation, you know. So
Okay, claim is
even by
different. You're right.
yeah, they claim affiliation. But that is, you know, that's for a court or federal courts to determine. Or the fraternal orders that own the copyrights on any Masonic symbology or anything that is owned and copyrighted by the Masons. And that's
Okay,
the
and since we're
FNAM.
yeah, and since we're on the subject of Masons, right, and also like, and not like, thank you for correcting me, claiming the affiliation, not now. Are Freemasons, for example, are allowed secretly from like maybe your in your opinion that to be associated with gang members, or they're not allowed at all?
No,
They're not,
that's
right?
not. No.
I
They
got you.
they're no, they're not associated with gang members or, you know,
How about people from
they're
Hollywood or Illuminatis, for example?
I'm not going to claim any affiliation between the Masons and the Illuminati. You can
No,
do your
I'm not saying.
research on that. But are there Masons in Hollywood that are actors and behind the scenes producers
Yes,
and such
right?
forth? Yes, of
Yeah, that's what I
course.
figured. Yes.
Yeah, of course there is.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course, there is not. The reason why I'm asking is when you look at it from a macro perspective, right? You look at Hollywood, for example, and also if you look at Hollywood, you're going to see all the little hats, all the Jews. I'll say I'm not worried about them. What they control through Hollywood connections, people they know, money, you name it, all of it, and it all kind of goes down even to a micro level. That it could go down from Hollywood, from gangs, you name it, to even the internet.
Right. And, you know, and it's all media control. It's a part of the engineering process. It comes down to social engineering, you know, programming, doctrination, social control, and the underpinning model of money. Let's not forget the almighty dollar.
No, I think that's what keeps it all rolling is the money, comfort, things, privileges, sex, drugs, you name it.
Right. Which is why I think some of these people, you know, claim affiliation and association is money and power.
That is very true. I think I would see it that way too, Access, because as soon as say you're claiming any association or affiliation, it's because you want to be recognized and as part of or whatever because you want that power or status that you are part of.
Well, Hank showed you a prime example in your chat today. He associated Venus with money and power, being a bar recognized attorney, a lawyer. So he was trying to front through her power, influence, and finance by representing her as a bar certified attorney.
Absolutely. And
So
one time,
there you go.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll point another incident. Hank did that. When one time I kicked Venus out of my chat. I mean, I kicked her out of the stream and the channel completely. She got mad, and after 2 months, she came back. And then Hank, if she wanted to charge me $5,000, Hank told me that day that she's charging you cheap because she charges me way more for legal advice.
Really?
Yeah. He said it a long time ago. This is, I may have the screenshot. I know I screenshotted it because I didn't like the way it came off. So I'll look into it. But I took it as a joke, not him as using it as a front. Because
Interesting.
Venus was coming around saying, I won't be on your channel anymore. If you want me up there, you pay me
So
$500
not
for an hour.
only is Venus a former, we'll call it a media influencer from stage performance and music, she is a bar certified lawyer.
Lawyer. Yeah, I mean
Is that what you're saying?
that's what I'm saying based on the information I got from Hank that day, and even now what he said in chat. She has claimed she's a lawyer, and I said no, you're not. But Hank is using her as a front, and he said it now twice. And then since he said it today, my memory went back to when he said it before. She's charging you less. She charges me more or something like that. I don't remember the exact statement, but I have it.
Interesting. I spend a lot of my time going for bigger I would say entities.
Yeah, bigger
But
fish.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I don't spend a lot of time other than associating the connections of these minor league players, such as Venus, Hank, Austin Murphy, Jimmy Shively. These are pawns.
Yep.
These are pawns in the game. I want to get to the king and the queen. And as a matter of fact, I want to take the king so that way, game over.
Yeah.
So all these smaller interactions are just showing association, and they're trying to protect by what they display and their association as to what side of the board they're playing. And then you've got to find out who the king is to be able to get to that side of the board and potentially stop the game.
Yeah, no, very, very true. And believe me, that's why I tried my best access to disengage from a lot of them, like her, Snow, Cynthia. I already know they're like status and being part of this game, and since they're on here, they definitely can't be the major players.
No,
Yeah.
and even Jack and Paul, as much media influence as they have in this small sector of YouTube, and this is a very small sector of YouTube, they're not even considered to be, I wouldn't even put them in a bishop or a knight's role. They don't have.
I wouldn't either. No, I wouldn't.
They're still, they're still small pieces to a much bigger game.
Yeah, definitely true. Yeah, there's definitely a bigger game. This is not it.
No, not by a hell of a sight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, no way. I think the bigger game, like the king and the queen, they'll be faceless.
Well, you're talking corporations. You lost your audio, dude.
I did lose it. Is it back?
Yeah, but we're
yeah.
talking corporations.
Corporation, exactly. Yeah.
So they're protected under a corporation. Which means that they're expendable. They're all expendable.
Yeah, they are all expendable. That's why I told Snafu a long time ago, when he thinks that he can just do whatever he wants, he's been doing it forever. When they get done with you, they'll throw you away. Don't worry. And when they don't need you, they'll throw you away.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And I'm not even playing the game. I'm a spectator.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I'm just observing the game being played and watching the moves being made. Now, who I'm rooting for, well, we'll just say the devil. How's that?
That's good, actually. Hold on, Access. I'm transitioning to my car. 1 second. Man, it's sunny outside. Holy cow. Holy cow, I hate that. Sorry if you can hear me, Access. My
I
battery
don't
went too low,
care.
and I can't even see the screen anymore. I gotta put my charger in the car so I can charge it. All right, now I can see it. All right, beautiful. Wow, it's like 75 degrees in Michigan. I didn't think it was this hot. It is what it is, Access. I'll keep. I agree with you. It's better to be a spec. Be from the looking in from the outside, looking in, and be a spectator, and whoever you vote for or whatever, yeah, let them play their game.
Yeah, and just remember that if they pull you into the game, you allowed that to happen. And if they start moving you around like a piece on the board, you allowed that to happen
Yes,
by
that's true.
engaging and interacting. You know, uh, they they went at me that got me into observing the game by slapping, at the spectators. And that's all I was. I was just here to operate my little channel and do my thing and work with We Are Awake, and I had my own little thing going, and they came in slapping the spectators and not realizing that when you play in the devil's backyard, you know you're gonna meet the devil, and if you want him in the game, careful who you play against.
Well, let them. Sometimes it's better for them to, um, you know, do what they want to do. Let them do what they want to do, and like you said, as long as you're not getting engaged and moved around as a player the way like they want you to be, you're still good as a spectator.
And to take it even further, if you want to show a little pushback, um,
What was the accent? Said
yeah, I
pushback of what?
remember. No, Jimmy
Oh,
Shively, he must be drunk, because did I not say that I remember Jimmy Shively from We Are Awake? Did I
oh
not
God, accent
fucking
just made
say
me laugh.
that?
Holy cow, accent! I told him earlier he must be drunk. He forgot he paid to pick me out. He's like, oh, I haven't drank in 10 years. He's doing like an Austin thing. Because I'll say I haven't
Right,
drank, and he's been drinking.
right. But Jimmy, yes, I mentioned on here earlier, I do remember you from We Are Awake, you dumb shit. Why don't you forget a little more? Or maybe go back in this stream a little bit where I mentioned your dumbass from We Are Awake. A fucking tard. Did I not say he was one of fucking Ian's pets earlier? Fuck me.
It's so funny sometimes and interesting how many different characters on here. Like for you, just like you said earlier, to sort through these players just to get to the queen and king and being a spectator from the outside in, just to go through all these little tiny little pawn players. They have so many issues, as you see, whether it's drinking.
You're losing your audio really bad there, Terry.
Yeah, is it bad?
Oh, you're back
Oh
now.
man, yeah,
I,
I gotta find. I may have to buy a new phone. I don't know. Maybe it could be the phone.
that means that Jimmy hasn't been watching this stream or paying attention to it.
Well, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be. I think he's watching this. He did. I think he'd be like either drunk and he's just not all coherent, and then he's not just not mentally there. He's not in a good state of mind. All right. Okay, you don't drink, Jimmy. I saw you before. Access. Let me make sure I got the same Jimmy Shiley because I'm not gonna say something if it's not him. This is the same Jimmy Shiley that got long hair, right?
Um, I'm not sure about his hair length now, but yeah, I've got the instant messages and the phone call recordings of me and Ian developing We Are Awake from back in the day. As a matter of fact, I did a sub channel that says We Are Still Awake, where I have me and Ian interacting behind the scenes for We Are Awake. And even on my channel, I have phone call recordings of me and Ian interacting over the phone. And I still have all the instant messages that we had sent back and forth to each other for 2 years. So not only did I say that you were one of Ian's little pets back then, but yes, I do have all the receipts and documentation and posted video. So, you know, kiss my ass, Jimmy. You're not going to detour my thinking.
Yeah.
You're dismissed now,
There
little
we go.
boy.
It is what it is. Yeah, if it's the same Jimmy Shabby that I think it is, he's got long hair. He camped up like 3 times. I think I've seen him camp up a couple of times. When he said he hasn't drank, I see him totally drunk on live panel, showing his face and everything else. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So whatever, you know, let him
Yeah,
ramble.
I'm not gonna talk him. Anyway, I'm
But
about to shut this
anytime,
down anyway.
yeah,
Go ahead.
anytime you want the receipts from where me and Ian worked behind the scenes together, or you want the audio, or you want any of the video, or the text messages, which I can give you a full 2 years worth of interaction between me and Ian, I would gladly give that to you.
Yeah. Is Jimmy Shabby claiming that you don't have the videos? Is that what he's saying?
No, he's claiming I don't remember him. Whenever
You don't remember him? Yeah. Okay,
whenever I plainly said earlier in the stream, but that's that's part of the tactic. That's why he's
Yes.
dismissed.
I agree. No, I totally agree. I won't talk about him anymore. Guaranteed that's part of that tactic.
Yeah, but
Again, thank you for a great, great stream today. Actually, I mean, we have discussed a lot of shit today. So I don't know anything else you want to say before I shut this down.
nah, just keep your eyes open, your head on a swivel, brother.
You got it, Access.
Not a problem.
Sorry, my throat. Fucking chewing tobacco. Well, here we go. I think I went over the stuff that I'm gonna go over, and I'm about to shut this down. So let me do this real quick.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Access. Yes, I went over many things today, and I didn't want to even go this long, but every time Access gets up here, we have talked about many things that are interesting, and he's always good to have on panel to have a second perspective, and things that I don't see sometimes, and things that he knows way better than me, just like him understanding that Rebecca I mean, RLM, the book of RLM had somebody from the Latin counts. Even though I took pictures of the tattoos, I didn't see a Latin count picture. But Lynette, thank you always for being here. I appreciate you being here. Jimmy Shibley, don't worry. When I do find the picture, make sure you have my $100 ready. All right, Jimmy Shibley, and stop drinking. Drink less. You know, don't be on Austin, right? Austin. And we're making a new word, Austinize your drinking, because that's what Austin does. Hey, I have not drank in 4 years, and the guy's fucking drunk literally on every other panel. um, Venus, I did text Venus to make sure that's her or not, but and it could be. I'm not saying it couldn't be Venus. It could be not Venus, but it is what it is. Hank, stop making false claims on access. You're an idiot. And Machine Lies will be live. I think about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So look for his stream, and I'll try to join you, Machine Lies, when you go live. I have to be in bed by 11, but I'll definitely try to make it there. And who else am I missing in chat? I think that's it. Uh, Let me one more thing before I leave. That's you. Oh God, he's doing the fucking now. He's fucking doing um, Jack Talcott, dude. You and Jack Talcott have serious issues, and you owe me $100. You did not what? Pull, dude. Are you fucking this drunk? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is why these people are not credible. I told you when I look at the picture, I'm gonna look at it after I shut my stream down. Like, this is why I even hate making bets with this idiot. Like, it's like talking to a wall, or he's doing what X is doing. He's trying to consistently, repeatedly keep, deflecting, diversion, disruption. So this way, maybe he'll keep me out here a little bit longer. I don't fucking know. Like, these people have all type of tactics, and Jimmy Shabby doesn't even come to my channel. I don't think I ever seen Jimmy Shabby here. Maybe that's a maybe once in the chat before. Yeah, and all of a sudden he's in my chat now. Give me a fucking break. Jimmy Shabby, stop drinking. No, I will find the screenshot on my own time when I'm ready. I told you I'm not gonna find it and shut the stream down now. Stop lying already before I just canceled the whole bet. This is what I gotta deal with. Just fucking retards. Lying to me on record when I have, like, I can just replay it and show you what I said earlier. I'm not going to shut the stream down. After I'm done, I'll look into it. And there's no time on it, like I have to provide it today. So again, go fuck yourself. Besides that, Jimmy Sadly, you said you had the screenshot. I called you out. Yes. I said I have it. Did I say I don't have it? Like, am I speaking to somebody that's totally drunk, like Red 40? Did I say in any way right now in my statement, I don't have it? I have it. Go back to the stream. I'm not going to spend any more time on this, you piece of shit. I said I'll look into it. After I shut the stream down, I said I'm not going to go do it now while I'm streaming. All right? Lay off the booze, dudes. Like, at least when you get in chat, like, be coherent. It's fucking embarrassing to keep seeing men, grown-ass men, not coherent, drunk on panel, on drugs. Who the fuck knows what they're on? Like, you people can't drink couple beers, maybe 2 or 3, couple wines, do something balanced so you're not all fucked up. You're a clown, dude. All right, peace out. Q-Ains out of here. I can't do that to Jimmy Shibe anymore. He's driving me nuts.